This is high school football on News Channel 15 and my15news.com. High school football on News Channel 15, a special sports production of the Wabash Valley College Radio TV Broadcasting Department.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Red Hill High School. We got a high school playoffs 1A in the IHSA between the Central A&M Raiders and the Red Hill Salukis. The Salukis, an 8-1 record. The Raiders, a 6-3 record. The Red Hill Salukis coming off of a quarterfinal appearance in last year's 1A playoffs as Central A&M losing in the first round. And Tristan, we don't know much about these teams, but you've done your research. We got some information on both of these teams.
Yeah, no. So for Red Hill, they're usually their defense is interesting. It's a 3-4 defense, but they'll bring up the outside backers and to form a five-man front at times. I'd expect those backers to be back in this game, as Central A&M likes to throw the ball a lot. Their quarterback, Connor Heaton's got nearly 2,000 yards passing on the season, and he's also a dual threat type of player where he can run the ball as well. He's got over 200 yards on the year. So that's something that Red Hill's going to have to look out for. And if you're the Central A&M defense, the key is stop Drew Moore, because he's a all-conference, all-conference type player who's just, if you can stop him, you're going to stop this offense. He his last 2 years as a sophomore and junior had over 1,000 yards, and I'm sure he did that this year. And he can return kicks. He punts. I mean, he just does everything for this team.
Yeah, and hearing from the A&M radio guys next to us, they're two different kinds of teams. Red Hill is in that traditional Southern Illinois wing T, run the ball a lot, throwing some play action. But I believe Central A&M, being a Central Illinois type team, a lot of those teams in that conference, they're a spread team. They like to run. Right. They can throw it. They can throw it a lot and run it out of the spread. It's definitely going to be a different type of offense than Red Hill's seen so far this year.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see which team is able to go ahead first, because if, let's say, Red Hill is able to get some scores and build a lead early, then I'd say that the Central A&M is much more equipped to come back, and with a passing game you can score in a hurry. But if Central A&M gets ahead early, then the passing game is going to be, or the running game is going to be really crucial for Red Hill, because of just how with that type of style, you really have to grind the yards out, and it takes a lot of time. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see like you mentioned, clash of two worlds here.
So you and me both, we've got playoff experience from our playing days. Both of us graduated this past May.
Right.
When you play a regular season game, especially in a 10-team conference as at the Black Diamond Conference, you pretty much know what the other team is going to do, what their personnel is like, and pretty much overall how that team is. When you get to the playoffs, you're playing teams that are a few hours away that you've never even heard of. It's a different. You prepare differently, and of course you've gotten film from coaches and teams. But when you're going into a playoff game, what is on your mind, especially as a senior?
It's the playoff atmosphere. It's definitely. It's a weird type of game where you have to win, and you're in a new environment. And I've never played in a playoff game where I wasn't on the road. And you come into a team's place, you've never been to the team's city, and it's just a whole new atmosphere and kind of weird to adapt to. But it's always fun. Playoff football, right around this time of the year, the weather starts to cool off, and it's just straight up football weather right now.
Well, it's October 27th today. It's substantially warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was cold and wet and rainy. But today it's about high 50s, low 60s. I mean, you couldn't pick for better weather for football today.
Yeah, and I think if you're the Central A&M Raiders, you're really happy that it isn't a rainy type game, or the weather isn't too bad, because of how they can pass the ball a lot, and that really gets that can be debilitated when the weather's not good.
So the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Edwards County and Madison, who are kicking off in just about 10 minutes. And as far as where that game will be played will be depending on who wins that game, of course. But we are just about 10 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take our first break. Kickoff right around the corner, live from Red Hill.
Wabash General Hospital's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Department has its own team operating alongside area high school and college teams. Our team of athletic trainers works with athletes in school during the day to treat and rehab, and on game nights on the sidelines to diagnose and treat injuries. The sports medicine team works with a growing list of schools. Our trainers, physical therapists, and physicians share the same goal, to get you back in the game. We are Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
The fans rise to their feet. The Salukis about to make their entrance. Electric here at Red Hill High School. Here come the Salukis. You can tell from your screen, Saluki going to go with their gray alternate uniforms, their blue helmets, and those jerseys, which are gray with blue numbers and orange outlines. Kind of hard to see from up here. We'll try our best. As far as Central A&M, they're going to go with their away uniforms, white jerseys, white helmets, and black pants. As we got the 12-minute clock up on the board. I believe Central A&M won the toss. They're going to receive. And we will just about ready to get this one going. Once again, A&M comes in with a 6-3 record. Red Hill 8-1. Red Hill trying to bounce back after trying to continue with it last year, a quarterfinal finish in the 1A state playoffs. Crowds on both sides rise to their feet as the teams enter the field.
That's a long drive for this Central A&M fans, but they've come out in full force on that visitor sideline, and should be an electric atmosphere here today.
Talked about Drew Moore for the Salukis. He's going to be kicking off deep for A&M. Looks like number 22, Gus McCoy, along with, I believe, 25, Brady Patton. We are locked and ready to roll here at Red Hill. Moore's kick, and we're on the way from the 1A state playoffs in Red Hill. This is going to be Patton on the return. Patton right up the middle. Big hole for Patton. He gets across the 30, and that is where the Raiders will start this one. And this crowd is fired up already in this one.
We'll see if this Red Hill defense can kind of take that momentum and feel some of that energy and kind of just build this crowd up, and we'll see if the Raiders can silence them.
Heard from the A&M radio guys next to us is this first drive is going to mean a lot. If Red Hill, or if first team to score really is going to have that momentum, and we'll see how this A&M offense can start. So number 12, that is Connor Heaton in the shotgun to start this one. Takes a snap. He's going to get off to McCoy. Now McCoy's going to go to the right side. He's going to look to cut inside and get just shy of the 40. Good job by the Red Hill defense that time. That was Gus McCoy with the carry for the Raiders.
Yeah, Gus McCoy, leading rusher on this team, over 500 yards on the season. Another guy to look out for is Jacob Harity. He's a receiver, leading receiver, but also someone who can run the ball, and he's coming at quarterback as well, so he can line up pretty much anywhere.
So A&M going to go with that no-huddle offense back into the spread, and the shotgun is Heaton. Oh, didn't see the snap. Who's got it? Red Hill might have it. Red Hill's got the football. What a start for the Saluki defense.
And some of that crowd noise coming into effect already, as it was the quarterback and center not on the same page. The center thought he heard the quarterback call out the snap, and the quarterback not expecting it at all, and first turnover on the game on the second play from scrimmage.
Snapped right off the hip of quarterback Connor Heaton as he just wasn't ready. Some miscommunication in the snap count. So now 1st and 10 for Red Hill. Great field position at the A&M 36. So 1st and 10 for the Salukis. Taking the snap. This is going to be Moore. Moore looking for a lane, and Moore's going to get a couple yards up to the 30. And that's going to be number 12. Gannon Gaither is the quarterback for the Blue Salukis. I was thinking Red Devils, Blue Devils, but it's the Red Hill Salukis. So
there's all kind of colors out there today.
So that's going to be about a gain of 5. They're called a gain of 6 on the scoreboard.
This guy just looked like an animal on film. But you won the toss.
So that was Drew Moore. We talked about him in the pregame. He is back into the backfield here on 2nd down and 4. Under center is Gaither. Gives it off to Moore again. Moore looks to go inside. Moore going to keep his feet going all the way up to the 25. He's going to be close to a Red Hill first down.
Good start here for this offensive line for Red Hill, getting some good movement and pushing back that D-line of Central A&M. A good start for Moore as well.
Red Hill's got a big offensive line, but you can tell from up here, and really, I mean, looking down at A&M, they don't have a lot of thick guys down their defensive line. Looks like some short, speedy guys, but if Red Hill can continue to do what they've done in these first two plays and drive the ball, so 1st and 10 for the Salukis at the 25-yard line. This is going to be a pass here. Gaither's got a man wide open, and it's caught for a Saluki touchdown. That was number 22, Parker Haville. And just like that, the Salukis are off to a 6-0 lead.
We talked about this whole pregame, the rushing attack for Red Hill, but they just showed that they're a versatile team in that when you load the box and stack things in to try and help out that smaller defensive line, that they can kill you over the top, and that's a first passing play is a touchdown for Red Hill.
A&M was not expecting that, so now the Salukis will go for the 2-point conversion. Gaither is going to give it off to, can't tell who's got it, and we'll see if he was there. I don't think he was there.
I think he was short.
The officials say he was short, so with 10:07 to go in the opening period, Red Hill jumps out first. It's 7-0. We'll take a short break.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
The Tri-State source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social.
All ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way.
Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. The Salukis jumping out to a 6-0 lead after recovering a fumble on a botched snap. And number 12, Gannon Gaither, find number 22, Parker Haville, wide open in the end zone. And just like that, Red Hill with all the momentum leading 6-0 here with just over 10 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
It's going to be interesting to see how this Raider team responds to that rough start and a rough turnover in their own territory.
You got to give it to the Red Hill crowd. They have been on their feet the majority of this game. They've made it loud, and that's going to have a huge impact on these players from Central A&M. So Drew Moore will kick it off for the Salukis. And so Moore boots it away. This is going to be number 25. That's Patton on the return. Patton looking for a lane, and Patton falls ahead across the 30 to about the 33, and that is where the Raider offense will resume their offensive drive. That's where they started last time. That resulted in a fumble on a botched snap that went off the hands of quarterback Connor Heaton. So 32 is where they mark it for the Raider offense. Once again, we talk about this as a spread offense. They did not huddle in their two plays on the previous possession, so now they're from behind, trailing 6-0 here in the first. In the shotgun is Heaton. He's got a receiver to his right and 3 to his right. He's going to give it off up the middle to McCoy, and the Red Hill defensive line was all over that.
And nowhere to go on that inside zone run, and you saw a big play there from that big D line for Red Hill.
Give credit to that Red Hill defensive line. They've made some big plays so far early in this game. So now 2nd down for the Raiders. Heaton's going to dump it off to number 3. That is going to be Parody, and Parody all the way. He's going to have a Raider first down to the 45-yard line. And so they go with a little quick pass there, and that was number 3, Jacob Parody, sneaking out and getting the Raider first down. So now, 1st and 10 from the 46. It's going to be McCoy. McCoy looking to go inside, and McCoy is met. Big hit from the safety there for Red Hill. Couldn't tell who that was.
Now, once again on the ground, nowhere to go, and Central A&M really doesn't want to be one-dimensional with their offense, and so far they're looking like they're forced to.
77, Austin Phipps, the senior captain, credit for the tackle there for the Salukis. Heaton going to roll out to his left. Heaton looks downfield. It's going to be caught, and that is going to be running down the sideline is number 11, Bryson Bergerner, I believe his name is. He's going to have another A&M first down.
Nice little play there on that flood concept, the quarterback rolling out to the right or the left and having blockers there, and a good completion for a first down.
That was Bryson Bergener making the catch and the first down for the Raiders. So now 1st and 10 at about the 37 of Red Hill. The Raiders responding very well on this second offensive drive. Heaton by himself in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers out wide and 1 to his left. And Heaton's going to run it by himself, and he is going to get a few yards, not much there. Good job by the Saluki defense reacting to that one.
What would you call that formation? Quads?
Something. I guess
if you call it,
that's the Hail Mary formation of Madden.
Yeah.
But that you see that formation, you're definitely thinking a pass. But we know the dual threat that Heaton is, and he ran at that time, called his own number, and he got a couple of yards. So now 2nd down and 5. Heaton takes a snap. Flag comes flying in. Heaton's going to throw it down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. But
another penalty.
Another flag comes in.
So there's laundry all over the field. Looks like there was a pass interference at the end of the play, and who knows, maybe there was an offsides.
Yeah, it came right after
as
the
a
snap.
yeah.
But if it was offside, if it was false start, the play would have stopped. So these might both be on Red Hill. Officials, they're pointing at A&M, so these should be offsetting penalties. So illegal formation against A&M and a pass interference against Red Hill. So it will be 2nd and 6, the loss of the penalties. So Red Hill, A&M catching a break there with the illegal formation. They get the pass interference, and now it's 2nd and 6 again from the 32-yard line. So in the shotguns, Heaton, he's got McCoy to his left, takes a snap, he's going to throw it. Looking left, pump fakes, throws left, it's going to be caught. That is going to be a Raider with a catch. That is number 6, Connor Hutchins, and he's got another A&M first down.
Connor Heaton doing a good job just spreading the football around so far and finding a number of different receivers.
Score update from Fairfield. The Mules lead Newton 22-14 at the half. So A&M looking to finish this drive. They're at the 20-yard line. Heaton is going to give it off to Parody. Parody looking to the left side, and he's going to get a couple of yards. About a gain of 3 or 4. 2nd down coming up for the Raiders.
Yeah, I saw Parody taking that rush there and coming on the jet sweep. He's a guy they can use in a number of different ways, and you saw a bit of creativity there.
Score for Madison, 7-0 Edwards County as they strike first. Heaton in the shotgun. He's got McCoy to his left. He's going to give it off to McCoy. McCoy, he's got a little bit of room. McCoy's going to carry it all the way inside the 15, I believe inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders. This is all around a very, very nice drive here by A&M. Responding very well after their fumble on the last possession.
Yeah, it's good to see them come out with some composure, and they haven't looking flustered at all.
7.5 to go. Red Hill leads 6-0. 1st and goal from the 10. Heaton is going to keep it. He's going to run to his left. Heaton is going to tuck it and run, and he is upper-ended.
Good tackle there. Tough to see what the number was.
Number 11, Josh Henry, credit for the tackle for the Salukis. Great play there by the junior, 6'10", 210-pound linebacker. So Raiders going in with the 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and McCoy will be standing next to Heaton in the shotgun. He's going to stand to his right. Heaton moves a man in motion. He's going to take the snap and roll to his right. Heaton Pressure in his face. Heaton's got to get rid of it. He's going to be sacked all the way past the 25-yard line. That was number 12, the quarterback, Gannon Gaither, making the sack for the Salukis. What a huge defensive play for Red Hill.
Yeah, good job by Red Hill. They're getting some pressure on the quarterback here with this goal-to-go scenario, and that's right when you need it, and there's just nowhere to go for Connor Heaton.
And how about this? 3rd and goal from the 27-yard line. That's one, if you're Heaton, you just got to throw it away. But instead, it's a loss of about 16. 3rd and goal from the 27. Heaton takes a snap. He's going to look. Heaton, he's got pressure. Fires one to the end zone. He's got a man. It is caught. Touchdown, Central A&M. Are you kidding me? 3rd and goal from the 27, and they convert.
What a play. Parody finding his favorite receiver. Parody in the end zone. And, man, what a great throw. And, man, how do you give that up if you're Red Hill?
Good. You got to have some guys sitting at the goal line. 3rd and 27.
Exactly. You got to have an extra defensive back in there, but it looked like they were in their basic set, and we're all tied up at 6.
So Connor Heaton finds number 3, Jacob Parody, a 5'10 junior, and this extra point can give the Raiders the lead. Snap down, kick up, and it is good, and Central A&M with a phenomenal drive to take the lead, 7-6. We'll take a short break from Red Hill.
Local sports coverage on News Channel 15 made possible by Carl Richland Memorial Hospital in Olney. Visit online at richlandmemorial.com.
Hi, this is Michael with the Wabash County Democrats. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Your vote is needed for regional candidates Kevin Gaither for U.S. Congress, Kevin Horner for Appellate Judge, and Cynthia Given for State Rep. They will defend affordable health care, strong public education, Medicaid, and Medicare. Do your part. Be a voter. Vote Democrat.
This ad paid for by Wabash County Democrats and authorized by Kevin Gaither for Congress.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. The Central A&M Raiders taking a 7-6 lead over the Red Hill Salukis after a phenomenal play on 3rd and goal from the 27-yard line. Connor Heaton found his favorite receiver, number 3, Jacob Parody, to tie the game, and the extra point was good. So now we stand here, 5:49 to go. That drive just about 5 minutes long, and A&M just simply drove right down the field. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. And now the Salukis, after that great offensive drive, scoring on a wide-open touchdown pass from Gaither to Havill. Will be interesting to see how the Salukis respond here after that touchdown by A&M.
Yeah, that was a good drive there from Connor Heaton. 4 completions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. And we'll see if Red Hill has an answer.
So Parody's going to do a squib kick, bobbled by the second-level player for the Salukis. But it's going to be pretty good field position here at about their own 40-yard line. So that was Parody, the kicker. And so we'll see how the Salukis respond. 7-6, Central A&M leading. They're going to mark the ball at about the 39 of Red Hill.
I expect Red Hill to go back to the ground and try to get Drew Moore going. And last time up, the Red Hill defense didn't have an answer.
So 1st and 10 for Red Hill at their own 40-yard line. They call it 39 on the scoreboard. Under center is Gaither. He's going to give it off up the middle to the fullback. Not sure who that is, but he had nowhere to go. Good job by the A&M front 7. And you can just, that was number 42 for the Salukis, Jonathan Cavins on the run. And you can already tell, Tristan, the momentum is quickly shifted over to the Raiders side as they're jumping around after that tackle made there.
Yeah, that big play touchdown was a real killer against this Red Hill team, and they've got to get some more momentum going.
So now 2nd and 9 from the 40 for the Salukis. Gaither is going to give it off to Moore. Moore has a little bit of room to the left side, and Moore is going to get up to the 44. And a late hit, no flag. Salukis thankful there for no flag, but a gain of about 3 there for Moore. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 from the 44-yard line. Big possession here. Big play here. Third, not quite 4 down territory. 3rd down and 5 from the 44. Red Hill crowd getting into it. Under center is Gaither. He is going to go back to pass. He's got pressure. He's throwing. He's got a man open. One-handed catch made. First down, Salukis. Still running. This is Moore. Drew Moore all the way across the 40. And how about that? Gaither's 2 for 2. He's got a touchdown. He's got that completion. 1st and goal. 1st and 10. Red Hill.
Drew Moore once again adding to his repertoire, showing he's truly a jack of trades, just snagging that like with one hand like he's DeAndre Hopkins. I mean,
well, there was a pass interference on that one like there was DeAndre Hopkins catch.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started about that.
So 1st and 10 for Red Hill now at the A&M 39-yard line. Under center is Gaither. He is going to pitch it to Moore. Moore's got a little bit of room. Moore still driving. Moore all the way up to the 31. It's going to be 2nd and about 3 for the Salukis.
The key here, if you are the Raiders, is you want to force this team into some 3rd and long, even 3rd and 7 and beyond type plays where they have to make plays through the air. And I know they've done that so far, but that's just got to be the game plan, I think.
So 2nd down, and they call it 2nd and 4 from the 31 on the scoreboard. Under center is Gaither. He is going to pitch it to Moore again. Moore, that time the Raiders did a better job. Moore's going to get about a yard, and it's going to make it 3rd and short here for Red Hill. Good job by the Raider defense that time.
5th carry on the day for Drew Moore. He's got 21 yards on the ground, not even mentioning that 1st down through the air. And so far, getting over 4 yards per carry.
So big play here again. They converted on a 3rd and 5 earlier in the drive, and now 3rd and 1 from the Raider 30-yard line. Probably 4 down territory here for the Salukis. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He is going to go back to pass again. Got a man open. He's hit. He's sacked. The ball is out. They call it incomplete. They call it incomplete. He had a man wide open, but the Raider defensive line got to him. 4th down coming up.
Oh, man, I don't know if that was an incompletion or not. That could have easily been a fumble, scoop and score for 6 for the Raiders.
Yeah. Well, really, both teams catching a break. Red Hill had a receiver wide open down the field. I couldn't tell who it was, but the defense for the Raiders getting there, and Red Hill got lucky that it was called an incomplete pass. But here we go, 4th and short from the 30-yard line. What will the Salukis go to here? Under center is Gaither. He's got a quarterback sneak it and get the 1st down.
That's all the offensive line right there, just driving the other guys back and getting those crucial yards for a big 1st down.
That's a good play call there. You went with the play action pass, trying to catch him off guard on the play before. That time they go with the quarterback sneak. It pays off. And so now, 1st and 10 for the Salukis. Ball at the A&M. They're going to call the 28 on the scoreboard.
And again, the important part is put Red Hill in a position where they can
See if Red Hill is able to cash in near the red zone like they were last drive.
Gaither going to give it off to Moore. Moore bumps into his own man. Moore hobbling his way across the 25 to about the 24. 2nd down coming up for the Salukis.
Drew Moore really tough to bring down. He's shown the ability to fight for extra yards, and that's one of the parts that makes him just such a great player.
Moore is listed at 5'11", 205, a senior running back and defensive back, and he's been the workhorse for the Salukis so far in this one. So they're going to call it 2nd and 6 from the 24. Under center is Gaither. That's a false start on somebody. That was the fullback moving there for the Salukis. And it's going to be 2nd down, 11 coming up.
Yeah, a couple of guys moving there a little early after being set for Red Hill.
Yeah, they moved to man in motion, and there was no problem there. They try to get the defensive jump, but it was the fullback, number 42, Jonathan Cavins, moving for that Red Hill offense. It's going to cost them 5 yards. Now, difference going from 2nd and 6 to now 2nd and 11. Red Hill in a hole here at the A&M 29-yard line. Under center is Gaither. He's going to throw. He's got pressure. He's going to run left. He's going to throw one to the end zone. It is caught!
Oh, my.
Touchdown, Red Hill!
What a play. 2 touchdowns through the air. And Red Hill reclaims the lead.
That was, guess who? Drew Moore on a phenomenal pass from number 12, Gannon Gaither. And oh boy, buckle your seatbelts. We've got a thriller already here in Red Hill. 1:48 to go in the first. The Salukis reclaim the lead. It's now 12-7, looking to extend.
And that was absolutely ridiculous. Just a great throw.
I don't know how he threw that in the back corner of the end zone. Unbelievable. Gaither under center on the 2-point conversion. They give it off. Nobody's going to keep it. Spins away. He's in. 2-point conversion. Good. Red Hill leads it 14-7. We'll take a short break. We've got a barn burner coming up. Actually, penalty flag down. Penalty flag down. Hold your horses. We'll see what the officials say. It's going to be against Red Hill. How about that spin move there?
Put him on spin cycle.
And so they'll have to back the Salukis up, and they'll retry the 2-point play. That time it was Gannon Gaither keeping it and getting in.
Over 30 yards receiving on the day, 37 for Drew Moore on 2 catches and a touchdown.
So that's now 2 touchdown passes for Gaither. He hit number 22, Parker Hayville, in the first drive, and that time he finds Drew Moore in the back corner of the end zone. And so now, and this 2-point conversion plays, that was a block in the back, so it's a 10-yard penalty. So instead of doing it from the 2-yard line, now they got to go for 2 from the 12. And Tristan, this is really where not having a field goal team can hurt you.
Yeah, you really have to think that Red Hill's going to look to the air here. And we'll see that as they spread out with 4 receivers on each side.
Ball at the 12, and the shotgun is Gaither. They're going to run the option with Moore. Gaither keeps it, fumbles it, but the play will be dead there. So now the Raiders catching a break with 1:48 to go in the first quarter. It's 12-7. Red Hill leads like a short break.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. The Salukis driving down the field right after A&M drove down the field, and they take a 12-7 lead. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. And like we said during the break, this is going to be a good game, but it's just simply playoff football.
And we'll see it with all the points being scored so far, and we're not even out of the first quarter. And that 2-point conversion getting called back on a block in the back penalty could be really, really important and something we look at maybe at who walks out of here with the win.
A&M has a field goal team. They scored and got the extra point, but now Red Hill, they've missed on both two-point tries. And like you said, Tristan, that can make a big difference late in the game. So Drew Moore will be kicking off for the Salukis right after making a phenomenal touchdown catch. And the Raiders will try to answer. Line drive kick fielded by the quarterback, Connor Heaton. And great field position here now for the Raiders. They're going to be at their own 40-yard line. A line drive right to Connor Heaton.
Almost wonder if the kicker is trying to, kick it right at one of the front line guys and maybe get a deflection off in recovery. I've seen teams do that before. But either way, that's great field position here for Red Hill taking over.
So now A&M will start this drive at their own 41-yard line. They'll go back to the spread, no huddle. They mixed it pretty well last time. If you forgot, they scored on a 3rd and goal from the 27-yard line on a pass from Heaton to Jacob Parody. It's going to be Gus McCoy running to the right side. McCoy puts his head down, and McCoy going to be brought down across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Not a bad run there. Number 25, Gus McCoy, a 5'8 senior.
Yeah, McCoy coming in, like you mentioned, what is he, 5'8"?
5'8", yes.
And 170. You know, he's not the biggest guy, but he's really strong, and he's putting work in the weight room.
And the shotgun's Heaton. Takes a snap. He's going to give it off to McCoy. McCoy makes one-man miss. McCoy tries to put his shoulder down, but ran into Drew Moore making the tackle. And so not a lot of room there. 3rd and about 5 coming up for the Raiders.
Interesting to see the Raiders stick on the ground both plays here, and we'll see if they look to the air.
3rd and 4 from the 47, 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the shotgun's Heaton. He's got McCoy to his left, 2 receivers right, 1 to his left. Gets off to McCoy. McCoy, not a lot of room that time. The Salukis were all over him, and now 4th down. What do you do if you're A&M?
Oh, man, near midfield, you could go for it. And we'll just see how confident they are in their offensive line in that power running game.
But do you trust giving Red Hill such good field position? Would you like to punt and try to pin them back in their own territory? Well, they're going to take a timeout to talk about it. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. It is the Salukis and the Raiders battling this one out here in the first round of the 1A IHSA playoffs. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. We've had an action-packed first quarter. It started out by Central A&M fumbling the snap on their first drive. Red Hill answered on a touchdown pass from Gannon Gaither to Parker Haville. A&M answered right back with a touchdown catch from Jacob Party on a pass from Connor Heaton. Red Hill answered on a phenomenal catch by Drew Moore, and here we stand, 12-7, Salukis lead. 4th and short, and at the start of the second quarter, we're going to take a timeout by A&M. We'll take a 30-second break as well.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
A college choice that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college!
The Tri-State source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social.
All ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way.
Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Back to Red Hill High School. Start of the second quarter is going to be 4th down, and looks a lot longer now on this play. Originally I thought it was going to be about 4th and 1, but it's 4th and 3 from the A&M 49. The Red Hill crowd gets on their feet. 4th and 3 in the shotgun's Heaton. He's got McCoy to his right, 2 receivers on each side. Heaton's going to roll to his right. Heaton throws it. It's going to be caught. Did he hang on? He did. First down A&M. What a catch. And a great design play there on the route to the right. First down A&M.
It is kind of a quick sprint out throw, and right there on the money was Connor Heaton with the pass.
Score update from Madison, 7-0 Edwards County after 1 period of play. And the shotgun's Heaton. He's got a receivers to his right. Moves a man in motion. This is Parody. He's going to give it off to him. Parody makes one Saluki miss, but can't make another. About a 1-yard gain there. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, the tackling going to be really important on a guy like Parody, who's really fast and speedy, and just got to have all your guys just swarm to the ball and make good form tackles.
I believe that was Connor Hutchins on the previous play making the catch for the 1st down, but don't take my word for it. Couldn't tell who made the catch. So now 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. Heaton's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw one downfield open. This is going to be Hutchins. Hutchins spins off 1 tackle, still spinning, and down inside the 30. 1st down, Central A&M. They kind of went with the same play they did on the 4th down. A play action roll out to the right. Hutchins, I believe, was probably running a drag across the middle of the field, made the catch, broke a couple tackles, and got the A&M 1st down. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 11 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. Red Hill leads 12-7. Heaton is going to keep it. Heaton trying to find some blockers. Heaton up across the 25 to the 20, close to about the 21.
Good gain on the ground for Heaton, and just so much you have to look out for on this Central A&M team.
The Red Hill defense goes with Parody on that jet sweep. Sneak Heaton back in on the backside.
So we're going to call it 2nd down and 3 from the 20 for A&M. Their no-huddle offense getting the calls from the sideline. In the shotgun, Heaton, he's going to throw a quick pass. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Parody. 3rd and short coming up.
It could be a little too far out in front of him, but that could have been caught by Parody. Either way, it's going to be interesting to see what they go with on 3rd and short.
With the traditional Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver screen that they run 45 times a game, but that time it goes incomplete. So 3rd and 3 here for the Raider offense, trailing 12-7. 10:21 to go here in quarter number 2. Heaton in the shotgun. They're going to get some calls from the sideline. He's got McCoy to his right. 2 receivers on each side. Heaton's going to run the option. He's going to keep it. He's going to have the 1st down. He's going to be down inside the 15-yard line. 1st down, A&M.
Good seal by that right tackle, just getting out in front on a stretch block, and there's plenty of room to run for Heaton.
So 1st down and 10 from about the 13-yard line. They call it the 12 on the scoreboard. We're at 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, clock ticking. In the shotgun, Heaton, he's got McCoy to his right. He's going to run the option again. Heaton looking to go inside, going to look to go back outside. He's going to be tripped up at about the 10-yard line. Pick up at about 2 there. 2nd down coming up for the Raiders.
This red zone is going to be really important for Red Hill to make some plays because of just how the power game isn't necessarily the forte for Central A&M.
In the shotgun's Heaton. He's got 3 receivers right and 1 to his left. He's going to call his own number again, going up the middle. He's going to get down inside the 5. And if he's got a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders, depending on where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 5. The 1st down's at about the 3. 3rd and about 2 here for the Raider offense. Definitely 4 down. Well, with a field goal team, it might not be 4 down territory, but 3rd down and goal. 3rd and 2, I should say. Heaton, pump fake. He's going to roll to his right. Heaton looking to go. He's going to throw it into the ground. 4th down coming up. And that was a smart play there by Heaton, just nobody there. Took the sack on the previous drive, but that time throws it into the ground. 4th down and 3 coming up for Central A&M. I don't see their field goal team out there. I see their offense. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2 from the 5. They can get a 1st down without scoring.
The Red Hill players trying to fire up their sideline, just trying to get a big goal line stop here on 4th down.
Saluki fans on their feet, trying to make it hard for this A&M offense to get the call. They might be running this one out, and indeed, I think they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. 4th and down coming up next.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
Local sports coverage on News Channel 15 made possible by Carl Richland Memorial Hospital in Olney. Visit online at richlandmemorial.com.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Central A&M and the Red Hill Salukis battling this one out. Red Hill leads 12-7, 8:57 to go in the second quarter, but A&M at the Red Hill 5-yard line. It's 4th down and about 2. They're looking to reclaim the lead, or they can kick the field goal and get down to 2 at 12-10. They did call a timeout.
Really big call here for the Raiders, depending on what they try to do here. They could go make this only a three-point game, but the touchdown is going to be really important in this one, and depending on just how confident you are in your defense to stop Red Hill.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 2 from the 5. As I said earlier, they can get the first down without scoring. In the shotgun, Heaton takes a snap. He's going to call his own number again. Heaton's going to get inside. Did he get in? Waiting for a signal.
No signal yet.
Touchdown, Central A&M. A late signal from the officials, but he gets in, and Central A&M reclaims the lead. It's 13-12.
Yeah, that's the similar play call to what we saw on that first down run. Just seeing Heaton run to the right, just off tackle, and able to get in himself.
Talking about the dual threat ability from quarterback Connor Heaton, he's shown it. He's done as much damage with his legs as he has it through the air. So now they're going to go for 2. Heaton's going to keep it rolling to his right, throws one to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And so now, with 8:53 to go in the second quarter, Central A&M reclaims the lead. It's 13-12.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com.
After A&M fumbled on their first drive, both teams have scored touchdowns on each drive since. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. As this is just as good as games we thought it would be here in the first round of the 1A IHSA State Football Playoffs. Central A&M 6-3, Red Hill 8-1.
Yeah, we've seen both offense really firing on all cylinders. We've seen the quick strike ability from Red Hill, but also we've seen with Red Hill that they're able to just grind the ball down the field and get some points.
Jacob Parody pooches it deep. It is going to be taken by an up man for Red Hill. Can't tell who it is, but he is going to get out to about the 35 of Red Hill, and that is where this red-hot Saluki offense will come out. They scored on their first drive after an A&M fumble on the pass from Gaither to number 22, Parker Haville. And then right after A&M answered, it was Gaither again through the air, this time an SC top 10 throw to Drew Moore in the back corner of the end zone. But now they're back on offense, trailing 13-12 with 8:48 to go here in quarter number 2. So 1st and 10 for the Salukis at the Red Hill 35. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He is going to give it off to Moore. Moore looking for some room. Moore looking to go outside, and Moore brought down just shy of the 40. That was number 9, Cord Fenton, making the tackle.
Yeah, that was a good tackle there, because if Moore was able to break the tackle early, he could have been gone.
You see that I could hear the Red Hill fans starting to get on their feet. They were starting to try to get excited there. So a 5-yard run there for Drew Moore from the 40-yard line of Red Hill.
Just over 8 minutes to go in the second.
Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He's going to give it off to, this is going to be a different guy. That is going to be number 34 for Red Hill. His number is not on the roster. So not sure who that was for the Salukis, but not a lot of room there. It's third down.
We'll see if Red Hill looks to go to the air, as they've been really successful getting that one to Drew Moore. A number of different things that Red Hill could do here.
That was Gavin Volkman on the carry there for the Salukis. Figured that one out. So now 3rd and 5. Gaither's going to throw. Pressure comes. He throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for number 22, Parker Haville, and we might have our first punt of the day right now.
Yeah, the timing looked to be just a little bit off, as Haville didn't get his head around in time, and that ball would drop to bring up 4th down.
So now, Tristan, if you're Red Hill, are you going to go for it? Which it looks like they might be no, they are going to punt. Yeah, well, Drew Moore's the punter. Do we see a trick play here?
Yeah, maybe we do see maybe like a direct snap or a fake punt pass. A number of things that Red Hill has to look for.
And Moore's going to run. He's going to be close to it. And I think he's got the first down.
Officials, no signal whether first down or not. They might measure this one.
And Tristan, I don't think that was a called fake punt. I think Moore was going to do one of the running soccer punts. And you're right, they will measure. But I think that was one of those running soccer type punts, and Moore saw a lane and took advantage. And he is about as close as you can get for a first down here.
Even if this isn't a first down, it's just a great play from Drew Moore. Not showing that he's just a really talented player, but he's a hard-working, bringing his lunch pail to work every day, and just a guy who's grinding out those extra yards, and it does pay off as Red Hill gets the first down.
Right when we think we're going to see our first punt of the day, Red Hill converts. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. How about Drew Moore so far today? He's been doing it all for this Red Hill offense.
And Drew Moore definitely does not want this to be his last game here at home.
1st and 10 from the 45. Red Hill after the fake punt, first down. Gaither takes the snap. He is going to call his own number. Penalty flags come flying in. Gaither breaks away, and Gaither can be brought down inside the 35, but they know this play is probably going to come back. 2 flags thrown down the field, and it's another illegal formation against the Salukis. That play will come back. I believe that will be a 5-yard penalty and make it 1st and 15 from the 40. And we'll see if the Raiders can use that to their advantage. You know, Red Hill had some momentum right there after getting the first down. Now they back up a few yards, and this 1st and 15 is going to be key here to see how Red Hill can respond. So the penalty erases the long run for Gaither. 1st and 15 from the 40.
On their own 40-yard line. Back to the wishbone double tight. Gaither under center.
Gaither is going to give it off. This is going to be Moore, and Moore, not much room that time. They go with a simple run to the left side. 2nd and about 13 coming up. About a gain of 1 there. Maybe a gain of 2 for Drew Moore.
Moore averaging about 4 yards per carry so far, and going to be a key person that this Red Hill offense runs through.
2nd down, they call it 14 on the scoreboard from the Red Hill 41. Under center is Gaither. He is going to go back to pass, pressure in his face, gets away. He's going to roll to his right, throws one down the field, and it's knocked away. Red Hill fans wanting a flag. They're not going to get one. A very nice play by number 88, Shane Schultz.
Yeah,
for that
I like
A&M defense.
I like that no call. With Schultz, you could tell he really looked like he was making a play on the ball. A little bit of incidental contact, and I think a good no call for sure.
Gannon Gaither a little shaken up after that play. It's going to force the Salukis to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout, so we'll be back in 30 seconds.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School as the Red Hill Salukis playing host to the Central A&M Raiders. As on the previous play, Gannon Gaither was looking for a receiver down the field, but number 88, Zane Schultz, knocked it away for the Raider defense. Red Hill fans wanted a flag. They didn't get one. So now it's 3rd and 14 from the 41, 5:56 to go here in quarter number 2. Red Hill trailing A&M 13-12.
And we hear the Central A&M radio announcers right next to us. They said that's probably 15 in the NFL, and I don't think I can disagree there.
As far as pass interference, definitely in the NFL. Gaither is going to run the option. They pitch it over to Moore. Moore's going to throw it. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man. First down, Salukis. What a play call. They run the option. Then Moore throws it for a first down.
I mean, what doesn't Drew Moore do? I mean, he throws, he runs, he catches, he punts, he kicks, he returns, just everything.
I believe that was 34, Gavin Volkman on the catch for the Red Hill first down, and they pulled that one out of the trick bag there. Drew Moore throwing for the first down. So add that to Drew Moore's stat sheet for the day, an already impressive one. 1st and 10 for the 35. Under center, Gaither gives it off. It's going to be number 42. This is going to be a big run for Red Hill all the way inside the 15. That was Jonathan Cavins. First down, Salukis.
We've seen time and time again, both of these offenses have been able to answer the bell when called on. And we'll see if Red Hill can punch it in from the red zone now.
So they go with the fullback there. Once again, that was Jonathan Cavins, the junior, and he carries it all the way to the A&M 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 12. Gaither's going to keep it, and he'll get nothing. A&M defense all over that one.
No, I think that was a design.
So Gaither gets a yard on the quarterback keeper. 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9 from the 11. This is a big spot for the A&M defense if they can get a stop here. Once again, Red Hill does not have a field goal team.
If you're the A&M defense, you absolutely have to be keying in on Drew Moore.
Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He is going to give it off to Moore. Moore to the left side. Moore looking for the pylon. He's got it. Touchdown, Red Hill. That was just too easy for Drew Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the day. 1 receiving and 1 rushing.
Drew Moore just about at 100 yards, and when you include running, receiving and passing, and so far just a huge day for him.
Drew Moore has been doing it all now for the Salukis. They take the lead, and once again, 18-13, 4:27 to go in the 2nd quarter, and the Salukis will look for the 2-point conversion to go up by 7. They haven't converted a 2-point conversion yet, 0 for 2. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He's going to throw it. He's got pressure in his face, and he throws it to the end zone. It is caught! My goodness! 2-point conversion good.
Throwing up a prayer.
I believe that was 22, Parker Haville, and everything is going in the right direction for Red Hill. 4:27 to go in the second quarter. They lead 20-13. We'll take a short break.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Cole Carter and Tristan Thomas as the barn burner continues. Neither team has had to punt in this game. All but touchdowns here as Red Hill reclaims the lead 20-13 after a touchdown run by Drew Moore. His great day for the Saluki offense continues as they now lead 20-13 here. 4:27 to go in quarter number 2. So Moore will be kicking off now for the Salukis. 22, Gus McCoy, and 25, Brady Patton deep for the Raiders.
Once again, we got to ask the question, will this offense for A&M be able to answer? And that has always been yes so far for both teams.
Tristan, I'm thinking first one to 70 wins.
Yeah, definitely. If you took the over in this one, you're sitting pretty.
So Moore, a squib kick, going to be taken by an up man. He calls a fair catch and makes the catch. That was number 9, Cord Fenton, and that was a really smart play and a good job by the senior executing that one. So it'll be first and 10 for A&M.
Yeah, that wasn't necessarily an onside kick. It was just kind of a one where you force one of those first couple waves of guys to make a play, and Fitton did that for sure.
It's not your technical onside kick, but you are kind of hoping that they have some miscommunication there, don't expect it, and he rather doesn't catch it or whatever. But good job once again there by Fenton. So first and 10 for the Raiders. Really been a game of short field position. Now they're starting at their own 45-yard line. And the shotgun is Heaton. He's going to give it off to McCoy. McCoy, nice run up the middle. McCoy up to midfield. Second down coming up, second down at about 5.
It's tough to tell who has the ball when you're on defense. When they bring that fake jet motion and then they just give it up the middle, that gave a running lane for McCoy.
Really, if you want to compare this to a team that we've seen, it's probably kind of like a Chester-like offense. They spread it out, move guys in motion. Except Chester, I believe, they huddle. But we haven't seen a huddle yet from A&M so far today. In the shotgun is Heaton. Moves McCoy to his right. He's going to call his own number. Look for some room. Heaton's got the first down and more. Inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown A&M, and they do answer. 50-yard run by Connor Heaton. No flags. A&M's an extra point away from tying this game.
Saw Heaton fake the bubble screen outside and just took that himself. Once he got past that first wave, he was gone.
That's really something that Red Hill has had the problem with so far in this game. Really, after the front 7, not a lot of help behind. We saw the first touchdown on the pass to Parody on the 3rd and goal from the 27. The secondary wasn't really there, and that time, once Heaton got past that first line, he was gone. So now the extra point is up, and it is no good. That was 54, Jarrett Robertson, the kicker, and it's no good. So Red Hill, despite allowing the touchdown, still leads 20-19.
Wabash General Hospital's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Department has its own team operating alongside area high school and college teams. Our team of athletic trainers works with athletes in school during the day to treat and rehab, and on game nights on the sidelines to diagnose and treat injuries. The sports medicine team works with a growing list of schools. Our trainers, physical therapists, and physicians share the same goal, to get you back in the game. We are Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
At College Choice, that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. As right after A&M answered with another touchdown, Red Hill still leading 20-19 here with 3:42 to go in the second quarter. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas here in the IHSA 1A football playoffs.
You got to think this game would have been tied if on that second touchdown, if Central A&M didn't go for two and tried to kick the field goal, this game would have been tied.
It's one of those games where a lot of scoring. It's not like the NFL where extra points are given. You know, teams missing two-point conversions, missing extra points. It could come costly late in the game. Parody will kick it deep, a line drive kick, going to be into the third level, going to be returned by Moore. Here comes Drew Moore. He's going backwards. He's got Raiders all over him. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets down the sideline, and is brought down at about the 26. So when it's said and done, probably about a 3-yard return there for Moore, and he ran probably about 55 yards when it was said and done. Kind of like Mitchell Trubisky a couple weeks ago against the Patriots.
Right, yeah, but with Moore, he wasn't really going anywhere. He ended up right about where he was, where he started his regression.
So they're going to mark the return up to the 26-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for Red Hill. Under center.
3.5 to go in the second.
Gaither's going to get off to Moore to the left side. Moore's got a block. Moore's got a first down and more. Moore to the midfield, 45-40, and brought down at the 40-yard line. Another long run, and Drew Moore is working today.
Drew Moore with a first down and more.
And he's shaking up.
Oh, no.
Looks like he's grabbing his arm at about the A&M 35-yard line. And if you're the Salukis, you hope that's not a serious injury.
You absolutely don't want to see that. Really hope he's okay.
So he's got the trainers giving him attention down there. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Michael with the Wabash County Democrats. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Your vote is needed for regional candidates Kevin Gaither for U.S. Congress, Kevin Horner for Appellate Judge, and Cynthia Gibbon for State Rep. They will defend affordable health care, strong public education, Medicaid, and Medicare. Do your part. Be a voter. Vote Democrat.
This ad paid for by Wabash County Democrats and authorized by Kevin Gaither for Congress. The Tri-State source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social.
All ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way.
Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. The Salukis leading the Central A&M Raiders 20-19. 3:21 to go in the second quarter, as a tough sight here for the Salukis as their star player today, number 1 Drew Moore, was shaken up on the last play. It looks like he's holding his right arm, and in the position that's held, that's not looking good here for the Salukis.
Yeah, maybe that could have been a shoulder. Maybe he could have dislocated it, or I don't know. Who knows? But with about 3 minutes left, if it's not too serious and he can play through it, you'd like to have that guy back for the second half, because he's just been absolutely electric for this team.
You know, he's telling his coaches, you can tell he does not want to come out of this game. He's played a phenomenal first half. He's scored a touchdown on the ground, caught a touchdown to the air. He's thrown a pass for a big play. They're going to go ahead and take him to the locker room. And if you're Red Hill, you're hoping he can come back, but got to resume play here. 1st and 10 from the 39 actually. Gaither's going to give it off up the middle. This is going to be, I believe, 34. Gavin Volkman on the run for the Salukis. Volkman's going to carry up to about see what the officials say, about the 30-yard line of A&M. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1 coming up.
We'll see if the rest of this team as a unit can kind of step up and kind of fill the void that Drew Moore left there in that backfield, and we'll see if that can kind of rally the team together.
Even without Drew Moore, got under 3 minutes to go here in this first half. This is a big drive here. Try to extend this lead out, leading by 1, 20-19. Under center is Gaither. He is going to keep it, fake the pitch and keep it, and not much room there. And was there a fumble there? Raiders were pointing their direction, but the officials said he was down by contact, so nothing going on there. And so 3rd and short here for the Saluki offense. You got to think, it's just a little bit of a mental block there for the Salukis, knowing their best player is not in the game right now, and they don't know if he's going to be able to come back.
See what this offense can do with about 2 minutes left here in this first half.
2 minutes and ticking. Back to the T formation. He's got a receiver to his left. Gaither going to give it up the middle. I believe that's Cavins, and it's going to be close, and I don't think he got there.
You see the officials signaling 4th down.
The line judge is sitting at the 30-yard line of A&M. The first down's at about the 29, so at best here, it's probably 4th and short, 4th and 1 for the Salukis, and that's what the officials are saying.
It's got to be 4-down territory here.
And we've got an injured Red Hill lineman, and with that being the case, they're going to have a timeout. And so we'll keep it here with that timeout being called. And Tristan, what are you thinking right here for Red Hill? You got 4th and short, you got 1:26 left. If you give it away now and not get this first down, you're going to give A&M a lot of time to try to answer back and reclaim the lead.
Yeah, I think what you're going to try to do here is maybe just go with straight up what they did before when it was 4th and short, just run it up the middle with your quarterback. And then I think from there you just try to, you can maybe try a couple things. You try to keep the clock moving. What you don't want is to give Central A&M the ball back.
So 4th down and 1 from the 30-yard line. Red Hill fans get on their feet. Big play here. 1:14 to play in the second quarter. Gaither, whistle blows, and a timeout taken by Central A&M. We will take one as well.
Our local sports teams are hard at work, and so is the team at the Wabash General Hospital Sports Medicine Department. Again this year, the WGH Sports Medicine Department is here for our student athletes, sending certified athletic trainers to sporting events at an ever-growing list of schools throughout the region. We'll be there to ensure the safety of our student athletes. And should an injury occur on or off the field, the team at the Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine Department is here for you. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Welcome back here, Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas as the Salukis cling on to a 20-19 lead. 3-1s on the clock, 1:11 to go in the second quarter, and they're facing a big 4th and 1 from the Central A&M 30-yard line. If the Raiders can get a stop here, they'll have just enough time to possibly get on the field and get a score to reclaim the lead at the half.
And I think if you're Red Hill, you're going to try to go hard count here. Whenever you decide to run, try to draw that A&M defense off sides.
We've seen Gaither go with the sneak earlier in the game. Will he do it again? He is going to give it off. This is going to be Cavins, I believe, and he's got a Red Hill first down. It was actually 34, Gavin Volkman, and he's got a Saluki first down up to about the 25. Kind of surprised with the play call there. I thought they might go with the quarterback sneak or possibly a fullback give, but they go with kind of a cross buck there, but they get the first down no matter what. And so now 55 seconds left, ticking off the clock. If Red Hill can get a score here, it will be huge here late in the first half. Gaither under center, 45 seconds. He is going to give it off, but he was maybe some miscommunication, ran right into his own running back. I believe that was number 11, Josh Henry. And now Red Hill's forced to call a timeout. So 36 seconds left. We'll take a timeout as well.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
Local sports coverage on News Channel 15 made possible by Carl Richland Memorial Hospital in Olney. Visit online at richlandmemorial.com.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. The Salukis leading the Central A&M Raiders 20-19. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. A timeout taken on the field before the second down and 15 play. 36 seconds left to go in this first half. Gaither under center. He's got Volkman. Check that. He's got Cavins in the backfield. He's going to give it off to Cavins. Cavins plows ahead. He's going to get a couple of yards. And now we're thinking we might just see Red Hill run this clock down and take a shot to the end zone.
25 now.
Yeah, well, they're going to get back up to the line. 20 seconds and ticking. Gaither under center, 3rd and 11. Gaither's going to throw. He's looking left. He's going to roll left. Throws one deep down the field. And it's, he caught it inside the 10. 11 seconds left. The clock is stopped.
What a catch in double coverage. The clock is going to stop while they reset the chains. Still trying to pull bodies off of each other.
I don't know if Red Hill has any timeouts. Wow, what a catch. And indeed, Red Hill has a timeout. They'll take one. It's going to be 1st and goal from inside the 5. And Tristan with 11 seconds left. If you're Red Hill, assuming they don't have any timeouts left, balls to the 5-yard line, do you pass here or do you run here? You really might only have one play if you decide to run.
I think what you can do here in this timeout is you call 2 pass plays. So, you look at the end zone on the first one, and if there's nothing there, you just throw it away and try to get the clock stopped, and then you run your second one. And I believe this is their last timeout of the half. So, man, it'd be really big if the Salukis can build on this lead that they've built up, even without Drew Moore, and it'd be really big if they can get Moore back in the second half.
Just a quick score summary. A&M fumbled on their first drive of the game on the second play. Since then, it's been all offense. Touchdowns for each team on their last on each drive. And so now, the Salukis trying to add to the already 1-point lead. They're going to go out in the wing formation. They do have one receiver out wide to the right.
Saluki fans on their feet here.
Gaither gives it off. This is going to be Volkman. Did he get in? He did not. And, wow, that might end the half.
That is the end of the half.
Wow. I do not agree with that play calling there by Red Hill. A&M, they are fired up and they have every right to be. That's the end of the first half. And after 2 quarters of play, Red Hill leading a thriller 20-19 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. Halftime stats coming up next.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com.
Welcome back here to Red Hill High School. The Salukis pouring out of the locker room here at halftime. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. An action-packed, high-flying, barn-burning game in this first half. Back and forth. And try to do some math here. Was it 4 lead changes we've had so far here today?
Yeah, pretty much.
I have to go in to actually see how many there are, but I believe 4 lead changes Red Hill will get the ball to start the second half. And one thing I said, Tristan, as they were running out, number 1, Drew Moore, is out there for the Salukis. He's going to have a big effect on this game in the second half.
Yeah, it was really nice to see Drew Moore leading his team out of the locker room, and that's just making this, as a football fan, I'm really excited to see this second half and just because now we know both teams are explosive. They can make big plays, and also they can, to take a Hank Stram line, they can matriculate the ball down the field.
So in your opinion, what's been the biggest play of that first half?
Oh, man. Oh, that's so many to pick from. It's got to be that 4th and long from about the 30-something yard line, and that touchdown for for A&M was really big, and just a big-time play from Parody and Heaton on that connection, and that really kick-started both of these offenses. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. You know, Red Hill started the game. They recovered the fumble. They scored on their first drive, and without a doubt, all the momentum was on their side. And they had the Raiders at a 3rd and goal from the 27, and just they throw the bomb. And number 3, Jacob Parody, right place, right time on a phenomenal throw from number 12, Connor Heaton. And that at that point had the game in the hands of A&M 7-6. And now we sit at halftime at 20-19, assuming they'll get the second half started a little bit early. They are a little over 2 minutes to go on this halftime clock, but both teams gave their last second words from their coaches on the sideline.
Both teams are just itching to get out there. You know,
they
had an extra couple minutes to stretch out and warm up, but they're ready to just get back at each other.
So once again, the score update from Madison. It started the second half. Edwards County leads the Trojans from Madison 7-0. And the winner of this game will play the winner of that game. Location pending who the winner is. And so number 3, Jacob Parody, will get the ball on the tee here for the Raiders of Central A&M. Got to give credit to this Red Hill home crowd. They have really been loud from really opening kickoff on.
Yeah, really supportive crowd. We see just the stands are packed really, and they've been loud and involved, and just really hoping for a Saluki win.
And so indeed it will be Parody kicking off deep for the Salukis. Number 1, Drew Moore, as well as number 10, Jared Henry. Jared Henry, a 5'10" freshman out there deep to return the kick for the Red Hill Salukis. Parody has the ball on the tee, and this second half is underway. Parody, a short kick. It's going to go all the way to the 3rd level. Ball's on the ground. I believe A&M's got it. And they do. What a start to the second half for the Raiders.
Like we mentioned before, that isn't necessarily an onside kick, but you force those guys on the recovery team to make a play. There were 2 different guys for the Salukis who could have made a play there, but the ball just squirted past them, and Red Hill fell on it.
So we saw Red Hill kind of do the same thing, did the same thing earlier in the game, which you force the second level guy to recover it, and he's not used to that. And so when you do that, I mean, I'm sure it's an offensive lineman out there in the second level. He's just not used to getting the ball on a kickoff. So the Raiders now have the ball all the way at the 28 of Red Hill. Hitting in the shotgun, he's got McCoy behind him to his left. Now he's going to move McCoy to his right. Hitting in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looking, pump fakes. Now he's going to look to throw it again and throws it away. Incomplete. Good job by the Red Hill secondary. Nobody open down the field for Hinton. Second down coming up.
Yeah, you can see that A&M offense just trying to catch that Saluki defense off guard and just punch in with a long play there. But a good defense from the Salukis to cover that one up.
So second down and 10. Now for this Raider offense, no huddle again, hitting the shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 to his right. He's got McCoy to his right as well. He's going to roll to his right again. He's going to sling one down the field. It's going to be caught. That is a A&M first down. Number 9, Cord Fenton, first down Raiders.
That's been really the bread and butter for this A&M team, is just getting those passes out quick, and those short little out routes for really a first down whenever they've ran it, and it's been really successful for them.
Hinton moves a man in motion. That is Parody. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Hinton throws one down the field. That's going to be caught. I believe that's Parody. And the officials say it is a catch on the sideline. That was number 9, actually, Cord Fenton.
Another one of those out routes near the sidelines, and just good execution from A&M.
So after recovering the kickoff, here they are inside the 15-yard line, ball at about the 13. Hinton gives it off to McCoy. McCoy up the middle, and a good job by the Red Hill defense getting on that one. 22 Gus McCoy, about a gain of 2 there for the Raiders. Third down and about 4 coming up here. This is a big, big drive. If Red Hill can get the stop here, that is huge for the remainder of this second half.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long the field goal kicker for A&M can kick. Maybe they look to a field goal here on 4th down if they can't pick it up here.
Hinton fakes the throw. He's going to take off. Hinton inside the 5, and they're going to mark him. Ball came out, but the officials are signaling as if he was down by contact. And if that's the case, it's going to be 1st and goal for A&M.
Just another one of those fake bubble screens outside, and Heaton doing a great job getting that first down.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Check that. They're going to say about the 5. Scoreboard says the 4. Heaton going to give it off to McCoy to the left side. McCoy is not going to have much room to go. That was Drew Moore coming up making the tackle for the Salukis. And Drew Moore, we talked about the impact he's had on offense. He's also made a couple of big plays defensively for the Saluki team. So Hinton in the shotgun. He's going to have McCoy to his left. To his right, actually. 2 receivers right, 2 to his left. Hinton going to roll is the option. Hinton's going to keep it. Heaton is in. Touchdown Central A&M. The Raiders reclaim the lead. Connor Heaton, his 3rd of the day.
Yeah, once again, Heaton running it in, this time on the ground, and A&M reclaims the lead, able to punch in off of a big scoring, or big play on that kickoff return to recover it.
So as you mentioned, Tristan, they recovered their own kickoff up at about the 30, I think it was a 35-yard line, and they drive down the field, take up just less than 2 minutes off the clock to reclaim the lead. Now 25-20, they're going to go for 2. Heaton is going to pitch it. This is going to be Parody wide open. A little bit of a Philly special there for the Raiders. Number 11, Bryce Bergener making the catch. And with 10:09 to go in the 3rd quarter, Central A&M leads it 27-20.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. That was Jacob Parody throwing to number 11, Bryson Berger, on the 2-point conversion to give the Raiders of Central A&M a 27-20 lead here with 10:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. IHSA 1A football, and it's been a dandy here at Red Hill. So the Salukis, after not being able to recover the kickoff on the opening kickoff of the second half, now they're going to have a chance on offense. Same kind of kick here for Parody, and a flag, and it's going to be offsides against the Raiders on the kickoff.
They went with that same kind of pooch kick on the outside, but some of those gunners just a little bit too antsy.
Score update from Madison. It's still 7-0 Edwards County. Once again, the winner of that game plays the winner of this from Fairfield. They're going to overtime between Newton and the Mules, 28-28. We'll give you score updates as soon as we can. Thank you for those of you watching at home here at HSA High School 1A playoffs between Central A&M and Red Hill. So Parody to booch it away, and he kicks a short one, kind of the same spot it was last time. This is going to be number 34, Gavin Volkman, on the return for the Salukis, and he is going to get up to about the 37-yard line. And the Red Hill fans not happy about something, not sure what it is, but it will be 1st and 10 for the Salukis.
I don't know, maybe they saw a late hit on there or something. I couldn't see anything, but either way, 1st and 10 for the Salukis, and Drew Moore returning to the offense.
Here playing what could be his final game of his career. 5'11", 205-pound senior running back, been the dominant player for the Salukis so far today. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Gaither gives it off to Moore. Flag comes flying in. Moore spins away. Moore to the outside. He's going to be tripped up. But this play, what little it was, is going to come back as it's going to be a hold or a legal formation again on the Salukis. I think that's the 3rd time we've seen that penalty on them so far tonight.
Yeah, you're right. That just another one of those plays that's already done from the start when you can't line up correctly.
There was a long run by Gaither early in the game. They got erased by one of those penalties. And so what hurts them here is it was going to be about a 3-yard gain there by Moore, but now instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 15 from the 32-yard line. And if you're A&M, you got a 7-point lead, your largest lead of the day. This is a big defensive possession here.
Yeah, I think you can try and rally around your defense and say, man, if we can get one stop, then we know our offense is going to be able to go down and score.
Under center is Gaither. He is going to give it off to Moore. Moore off the right side. Moore breaks one tackle. Here goes Moore. Midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Red Hill! Are you kidding me?
Drew Moore is absolutely lightning in a bottle, and the Raiders just haven't been able to contain him all day, coming back in and giving the Salukis a 26-27, trying to take the lead here with a 2-point conversion.
And they will go for 2 to try to take the lead. My goodness, what a ball game we've had here today. This is, I just say, football to its finest.
68-yard touchdown scamper for the explosive Drew Moore.
And right when he thought the A&M was going to get a stop defensively. So this can give the Salukis the lead. This place is going to erupt if they get this. It's Moore. Red Hill has the lead.
Oh my goodness. We've got just quite an exciting game here. We'll be right back.
Wabash General Hospital's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Department has its own team operating alongside area high school and college teams. Our team of athletic trainers works with athletes in school during the day to treat and rehab, and on game nights on the sidelines to diagnose and treat injuries. The sports medicine team works with a growing list of schools. Our trainers, physical therapists, and physicians share the same goal, to get you back in the game. We are Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
A college choice that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college!
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. This has been one of the finer football games I've seen in a while. 9:32 to go in the third quarter. Red Hill reclaims the lead over Central A&M after the 68-yard run by Drew Moore, his third touchdown of the day. He's had 2 rushing and 1 receiving. He also ran the 2-point conversion to give the Salukis a 28-27 lead here with 9:32 to go in the third quarter.
And if you told me before this game that the Raiders offense was going to be able to get a lot of explosive plays and would be able to move the ball consistently, I don't know if I would have been so confident that the Salukis would be able to do the same, but we've seen them not just with that big run from Drew Moore, but they've been doing it through the air.
Moore's going to squib this kick. It's off a Central A&M player. I think he recovered it after he bobbled it. And that indeed was number 11, Bryson Burringer. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Central A&M. So just a reminder, the Raiders fumbled on their second play from scrimmage. And since then, it's been all touchdowns. Red Hill didn't score on the final drive of the first half, but other than that, every score, every drive for each team has resulted in at least 6 points. That is crazy. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from midfield. This Red Hill crowd getting alive. Parody in motion. They give it off to Parody. He's got a couple of blockers in front and blowing that play up. Defensively, nowhere to go. I believe that was Gaither on the play for the Salukis.
And that's the problem. The risky run when you're on that jet sweep play is if one of those DBs is able to break through the outside, it can be a big loss.
And I believe that was number 12, Gannon Gaither, also who plays quarterback, shooting in and making that play there for the Salukis. So 2nd down, that was a huge loss there. 2nd and 17 from the Central A&M 44. 8:50 to go in the third quarter. Heaton moves Parody in motion. He's going to keep it. Run to the left side. He's got 1 block, gets away from 1 Saluki, and it's slung down by Drew Moore at midfield. And Moore and Heaton are going to have a couple of words. 3rd and long coming up for the Raiders.
Things might be getting a little bit chippy down there. Neither of these teams want to lose, and it's a tough game to see that one of these teams is going to go home with their season over tonight.
And we're going to have a timeout on the field taken by Central A&M. We'll take one as well.
Hi, this is Michael with the Wabash County Democrats. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Your vote is needed for regional candidates Kevin Gaither for U.S. Congress, Kevin Horner for Appellate Judge, and Cynthia Given for State Rep. They will defend affordable health care, strong public education, Medicaid, and Medicare. Do your part. Be a voter. Vote Democrat.
This ad paid for by Wabash County Democrats and authorized by Kevin Gaither for Congress. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School as the Salukis and the Raiders from Central A&M having a battle for the ages here in the first round of the 1A IHSA State Football Playoffs. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 from midfield for the Raiders offense. They've had a run go backwards 7 yards. They've had a 7-yard gain, and now it's 3rd and 10 after a Raider timeout. Heaton in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Heaton's got time. Now he's got pressure in his face. Heaton rolls to his right, throws one down the field, wide open, making the catch for a 1st down is number 11, Bryson Burringer. 1st down, Raiders.
They tried to run that little option.
Big play from Behringer. Just, you saw once again Heaton making play with his legs and able to give the 1st down after scrambling.
Heaton in the shotgun. It's going to be a fake to Parody. He's going to throw one down the field, and he's got a man. It's incomplete. That was number 6, Connor Hutchins, the intended receiver. 2nd down coming up. Heaton had pressure off his right side.
And Heaton has been deadly accurate all day and just missed that one a little bit.
Connor Heaton's been doing it all offensively, though, for the Raiders. He's been throwing it well. He's been running it very well, including a 50-yard run earlier in the first half.
And A&M coming in as the underdog of this game, and got to be really pleased with how you're playing.
Red Hill crowd electric as they have been all afternoon. Second down, Heaton takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to look for the edge. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to be close, and he's going to have the A&M first down.
Once again, we saw Heaton. Not only is he able to scramble around the pocket and buy himself some time, but he can take it himself on the ground and doing it there for the first.
And so Connor Heaton's going to get the first down up to the Red Hill 21-yard line. Heaton takes a snap. He's going to give off to McCoy. McCoy to the right side. Big hole for McCoy. McCoy, stiff arm. 10, 5, touchdown, or were they calling out of bounds? Touchdown, Central A&M. 21-yard run by Gus McCoy, and just like that, the Raiders have the lead.
Quick strike ability, not just from the Salukis, but definitely the Raiders here. And man, this is going to be another barn burner, just like that first half.
So the officials had some, I was waiting to see what the officials were saying. One official was pointing, one official said touchdown. So indeed it is a touchdown there by Gus McCoy. 21-yard run. Central A&M back on top, 33-28. They're going to go for two here. 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Oh, here comes another trick play. They throw it to Parody, and it's incomplete. They try to go with the Philly special again. That time it didn't work. And so, with 7:40 to go in the third quarter, Central A&M reclaims the lead, 33-28.
Local sports coverage on News Channel 15 made possible by Carl Richland Memorial Hospital in Olney. Visit online at richlandmemorial.com. Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. A back-and-forth game continues here. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Central A&M has just reclaimed the lead after Drew Moore took one to the house, and it was the running back for the Raiders, number 22, Gus McCoy, running it in from 21 yards out to give the Raiders the lead right back.
And Cole and I were kind of discussing this during the break. I really don't agree with A&M going for two there when you know that the Salukis, assuming they get another touchdown, they would get to 34, and then you could stop them on that, then you'd be tied. But instead, all the Salukis have to do to take the lead is go down and get 6, regardless of what happens in the two-point conversion.
We talked about it. All the scoring, those two-point conversion plays are going to come back late in the game. Here is an onside kick, and did Parody recover it? Oh, I don't know if he got it.
He was fighting for it with the lineman. They're going to pull the players off the pile.
And they are going to give it to Red Hill. My goodness, that was close.
The onside kicks in this game have been just crucial.
Well, Parody, that time that was an intentional. You're trying to get the ball back there. Short kick, straight up the middle. Try to do a little Pat McAfee right there when he tries to recover his own kick. And he fell on it, but it's snipped out of his hands there at the end. So now Red Hill with short field once again. They're at their own 41-yard line. A score update from Madison. It is still 7-0 Edwards County after 3 periods of play. We've got 7.5 to go in this third quarter, and A&M leads Red Hill 33-28. Under center is Gaither. He is going to give it off. That's Moore, and this time Moore was stuffed as soon as he got the ball. Good job there. That time by the A&M defense.
Yeah, kind of a measure of revenge, and as Moore's had his way all day here so far, just wasn't able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Still going to bring up 2nd and 11, 2nd and 10.
Yep. Loss of about a half a yard, as the A&M radio guy says to our left. So 2nd and 10.5 here from the 42 for the Salukis.
7 to go in the third.
Gaither under center. He is going to go back to pass. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw one, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Drew Moore, number 3, Jacob Parody on the coverage there for the Raiders, and now this is a big play. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10 really here for the Salukis.
Yeah, he saw that pass just a little bit off, but if you're going to miss a throw, you definitely want to miss it outside.
Yep.
Only way that play was going to be in someone's hands was going to be if Moore caught it.
That's a very good point there on that play to the right. If that's underthrown and Jacob Parody picks it off, he's gone.
Yeah.
And so, like you mentioned, a good incompletion there to the outside. So 3rd and 11, we might see a pass here from the Salukis. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He's going to give it off to Moore. Moore to the left side. Moore's going to get a few yards. Not a bad run here for Moore. And if they go for it, it's going to make it a manageable 4th and about 5.
Near midfield, we'll see.
Oh, this is a tough call here for the Red Hill coaches. Well, we've seen them get in a punt formation already once today, and then Drew Moore kept it and got the first down. Neither team has punted yet in this game, and this is a huge play here. This could very well be the ball game this early in the game. As far as, if the Raiders can get it back and score again. This is a huge play. 4th and 5 from the 47-yard line. Will the Salukis go with a hard count? Well, we won't know because they're going to call a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Back in a second.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
The Tri-State source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social.
All ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way.
Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. We have a final from Fairfield. The Mules in their playoff drought of the last few years. They win in overtime on a game-winning touchdown, 34-28 the final. And we're still keeping our eye on that game in Madison. Edwards County leads the Trojans 7-0 in the 4th quarter. But now we have a big 4th down and 5 for the Red Hill Salukis. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. He's got pressure. Throws one. He's got a man. That's Moore. He caught it. Did he get the first down? The question is, did he get the first down?
It's hard to tell. The marker is on the other side of the field. Maybe we'll get a measurement.
And I think Moore might have just re-injured that right shoulder.
Oh, no.
It is a Red Hill first down, but that's not what's important to them right now. They're worried about their playmaker, number 1, Drew Moore, laying down on the Red Hill sideline. The Red Hill fans wanting a flag because he was kind of pushed there at the end of the play. I couldn't tell he was on the coverage. But, man, you got to think, if that's the same injury that he was by with in the first half, second time around, that might not be good.
Yeah, you never want to see a re-injury, especially in the same game. It's just so tough to come back from.
Yeah, hopefully Drew Moore can stay in this game. I know he's hoping that this is what could be his final game of his career. He is completely left it all on the field. He has balled out today for this Red Hill team, offensively and defensively. So they've got him now sitting up on that bench on the sideline. And I mean, what do you do if you're Tristan? I mean, if you're a Red Hill coach, do you threat putting him back in the game and to severely injure that shoulder more, or do you keep him on the sideline and just try to go with the other playmakers?
Yeah, I'm sure the Red Hill coach and Drew Moore, I'm sure they have a good relationship, and he can go to him and say, Drew, are you good? Can you go? And if Moore wants to gut it out and wants to play through this injury, then I think you got to let him.
Well, he's talking with the athletic trainer over there on the sideline. We'll keep you updated on that. So now 1st and 10 for Red Hill from the 46. Gaither under center. He's going to give it off. This is going to be their fullback down the sideline. This is going to be a Red Hill touchdown. Oh,
He hit the pylon.
Did he hit the pylon? Now they're saying he fumbled it. A&M's point. A&M football. Oh my goodness! What a change of events!
Did he fumble out of the back of the end zone? Is that the call?
It's hard to see from where we're standing. It was number 34, Gavin Volkman. It's A&M football.
They're calling it a touchback as.
So Volkman, I couldn't see from over here. I believe Volkman dove for the end zone and fumbled the football.
I think here's what might have happened: is Volkman was extending for the pylon, lost control of the ball, it hit the pylon without control, and that is instantly a touchback.
Wow!
And I've seen that as a Bears fan last year against the Packers. That same call came into effect, and oh man,
wow! Like I said, we're at a weird spot here in the press box. I couldn't see what happened. Either way, 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 20-yard line. There was a quick pass. It's going to be McCoy, and McCoy brought down the back, or he's still going, and then brought down, but a penalty flag comes in.
Drew Moore is back in the game at DB, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you're Red Hill, you're happy that Volkman was aggressive and trying to get that touchdown. But that's just such a tough break.
Just a crazy change of events. I mean, they convert on 4th down, but your key player gets hurt, and now you're worried about that. But then Volkman makes you forget those worries with a long run. I thought he scored, but he fumbled it out of the end zone. So now it's A&M ball. That penalty is going to back them up. But like you said, Drew Moore is back in the game. Tristan, I would consider just keeping him off the field for defense, just the thought of re-injury.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, depending on if you're confident in some guys to step up and fill in for him, if it's really not that dire.
Heaton's got a man open, and it's incomplete.
Moore was on the coverage.
Number 6, Connor Hutchins was looking for the flag. He got up, fired up. He was open. Heaton threw it a little too late. And so now 2nd and long. Man, it's 2nd and 20 after that block in the back on the 1st down.
Moore might be someone you really look to. I mean, he's definitely your go-to guy offensively, but defensively, I mean, with the amount of times the Raiders pass, he just might have to stay in there.
Mm-hmm. So 2nd down and 20. This is a big play. If it's not quite 4-down territory, you want to get a good chunk of change here on the 2nd down. Heaton's going to roll to his right. Still looking, slings one. It's going to be caught. That is going to be number 9. That is Cord Fenton making the catch for the Raiders, and that's exactly what you want on a 2nd and 20. They're going to get about 10 yards here to make it about 3rd and 10 here for the Raiders.
Some big pass receptions, and then
so they're going to call it, is that right, 3rd and 5? They're going to call it 3rd and 7. Ball marked, what are they going to say, the A&M 25? Hard to see from up here. They're going to call it 3rd and 7. Yes, 3rd and 7 from the A&M 25. Big play here. Heaton going to throw, pump fake, looking left. He's going to roll to his left. Heaton throws one to the sideline. It's picked off! Oh, he dropped it.
I thought it was picked off too.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
It really looked like Drew Moore had reservations for 6 on that pass. It was right to him.
If he picks that off and he gets past Heaton, he is gone. And Tristan, I've watched a lot of football, and I don't think I've ever seen one guy have such an effect on one team like Drew Moore has here
Absolutely.
today.
I really agree.
It's crazy.
A player I compare him to is like a Cordell Stewart, to where he does so many different things. They call him Slash, and he's got so many different positions that, man, he is just about the whole team.
So we're about to see our first punt of the day, but before we do, a 5-yard penalty here on A&M on a false start.
And even though you didn't get that interception, if you're Drew Moore, you have him back in the game, and you did get that stop on defense to kind of negate the turnover.
So they're going to punt it. Parody gets it away, and this is going to be Drew Moore on the return. Moore going to let it bounce, and he is going to keep letting it bounce all the way at the 25 of Red Hill. So Moore elects not to return the punt. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Salukis at their own 25-yard line. But like you mentioned, Cordell Stewart, one of those guys, just for a guy that plays both sides of the ball, he has had such an effect on the Saluki team. So it is going to be first and 10. Well, okay, they're going to say, what are they going to say?
That was a great punt, by the way.
It was a very good punt. Made multiple A&M bounces. They're going to mark at the 23.
It's a great play for the brand.
Yeah. So here we go. We just witnessed our first turnover and our first punt of the day. Under center is Gaither. Gives it off to Moore on the left side. Moore gets a couple of yards there. Gets across the 25 to about the 26. Second down and about 7 coming up now for the Salukis.
Maples and Hutchins and Woodard in on that tackle. Just got to slow down this Red Hill running game.
We're approaching 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. A&M leading Red Hill 33-28. You are not going to find a better football game than this here in the first round of the HSA State playoffs.
Yeah, this game just got about everything except defense.
Gaither gives it off up the middle. I believe that's Volkman, and he's got nowhere to go.
Job in there, the interior of that line. Whitney,
74 for the Raiders. That's Jarrett Medler making the tackle. And so now, after not getting anything on that play, a big third down and about 6. They're going to call it 5 on the scoreboard. You're not quite in 4-down territory. This is a big play here for the Salukis.
Yeah, I think they're a little too far back in their own territory for that to be 4 down when this game's so close and just having your defense get that stop.
Here's Moore on the right side. Moore, nowhere to go. Great job by the A&M defense. And we might see a punt here from Red Hill. I don't think they have a choice. Because now with under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, you don't want to give A&M that short of a field. And I think they're going to punt it here. I definitely, as a coach, would punt it. And they're going to bring their punt team out on the field. And just remember what Drew Moore can do back here as a punter.
I think he's a little further back than he was on that fake.
Moore decides to kick it away. It is going to take an A&M bounce. And Red Hill fans wanting a flag somewhere. But that's a big defensive stop there for the Raiders.
Yeah, a couple of stops both ways, and just like that, we've got ourselves a defensive football game.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
After all the scores, big plays we had in that first half, A&M recovering the fumble in the end zone, and then Red Hill forces them to punt, and now A&M forces Red Hill to punt. So, first and 10 for the Raiders at their own 44-yard line. Big possession. Heaton gives it off to McCoy to the right side. McCoy looking for a lane. McCoy gets to the outside. McCoy tripped up, fumbled the ball out of bounds. But it will stay with the Raiders. First down, Central A&M into Red Hill territory.
Yeah, whenever you're going to fumble the ball, it's really nice when you can fumble it right by the sidelines.
Yeah. Interesting. If you want to look back at the last possession for A&M, it's kind of the fact that Drew Moore dropped that interception. It's kind of a big play. And give it off to the left side to Parody. Parody looking for a lane. Flag comes flying in. Parody's brought down at the 40. We'll see what the penalty marker is.
I think this is a holding call. And you can really see those on those jet sweep plays when you have your line blocking for a stretch and you're just kind of reach blocking, and that's a time when you can see those holding calls.
Yeah, that's going to help the Salukis big time here. Going to back up the Raiders about 10 yards here. And with it being second down for the second straight drive, the Raiders are faced with a second down and 20. Second and 20. Check that, first and 20 from the 47. Heaton is going to fake the sweep, going to throw one down the field. It's tipped in the air and incomplete.
Another one of those risky throws from Heaton that was nearly intercepted.
Number 1, Drew Moore was on the coverage, but it was 22, Parker Havill, getting in there and almost picking it off. So now it's second and 20 for the Raider offense. Score update from Madison, 3.5 to play. Edwards County leading 7-0. They're in Madison territory. Once again, winner of this game plays the winner of that game.
This would be a really, really important drive for the Raiders to get points and trying to go up 2 scores.
Heaton rolling to his right. Heaton's going to keep it. Heaton going to go down the sideline. Heaton close to the 40-yard line. And I believe it looks like he got back to the regular line of scrimmage. 3rd and about 10 coming up here now. They're going to call it 3rd and that's about 12. Big play here for the Saluki defense, trying to get the ball back, trailing 33-28, under 2 to go in the 3rd quarter. Still lots of football left in this one. In the shotgun is Heaton. Takes a snap, he's going to look left. Heaton got a man open, but he's going to step up and throw one down the field. He's got a man wide open. This is Jacob Parody. Touchdown, Central A&M.
Wow, another one of those breakdowns in the secondary for the Salukis, and Heaton takes advantage with another touchdown throw.
And the 2 defensive stops, especially the second one, pays off big for the Raiders. Jacob Parody was wide open, and just like that, with 1:46 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's a 2-possession lead now for A&M, and they're going to kick the extra point.
14th completion on the day puts Heaton over 200 yards through the air and has to be at least 100 yards on the ground.
So now Robinson off for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. 1:46 to play in the 3rd quarter. Central A&M leading Red Hill 40-28.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back here to Red Hill High School. 1:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. As the Central A&M Raiders have extended their lead, it's now 40-28. 1:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas, and good luck finding a better football game than what we have seen so far today here in Bridgeport.
Oh man, this game has had everything you want. Just intrigue all over the field with Drew Moore just coming out there, and he's been a really, really good player, just making big plays, but then he gets injured, and then he comes back and makes a big play, and then he gets injured again. And I mean, it's just the storylines all over the field.
So it'll be Jacob Parody who just caught the touchdown pass, kicking off for the Raiders. Line drive kick into the 2nd level, going to be fielded by, I believe, Volkman. Volkman to the right side. Volkman looking for the edge. Penalty flag comes in as Volkman gets up to the 40, and they will back this return up however many yards from the flag.
See Volkman running about all the way west to east of the field, and it looks like there was a hold along the way.
So that flag is going to play huge to the start of this drive for the Salukis. They're at their own. See where they mark the ball. Once again, a minute and 38 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. We've had a back-and-forth game, but right now it's Central A&M leading Red Hill 40-28, but plenty of time, over 13 and a half minutes left in this one, and one score can get the Salukis right back in it. They're going to start this drive at their own 24, 1st and 10 for the Salukis. Gaither under center, going to give it up the middle. That is going to be Calvins, I believe. Cavins, number 42, Jonathan Cavins, up to about the 35. Solid run there, close to a 1st down. They're going to say just, what are they going to say? 1st down, Red Hill. we've seen the arsenal of weapons for Salukis. They got more, we know that. They got Volkman, and they've gone to Cavins. They've got a little bit of everything on that offense as far as rushing.
I think if you're the Salukis, you don't need to panic. Only down 12, but you're not even into the fourth quarter yet.
Gaither gives it off to Moore. Moore spins off one man, nowhere to go. About a 1 yard loss there for Drew Moore. Second down and long coming up now for the Salukis.
Just about a minute remaining here in the third quarter. 12-point game. Salukis trying to trim that deficit here.
So a 1 yard loss there for Drew Moore. Final 50 seconds ticking off the clock here in the third quarter. I am excited to see what this fourth quarter has in store. If it's anything like the first three quarters, it's going to be a heck of a ball game here at the end. Second and 11, Gaither under center, three running backs behind him. Takes a snap, he's going to pitch it off to Moore. Moore's got a couple of blockers. Check that, this is going to be Volkman on the run, and Volkman is going to get up to the 35-yard line. Volkman shaken up, but I believe that will end the third quarter. And when we start the fourth quarter, it's going to be a big 3rd and 10 for the Salukis. And we'll see if they're not going to run another play. So that's it. That's it for the third quarter. After 3 periods of play, Central A&M leading Red Hill 28-40. We'll take a short break.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
A college choice that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college!
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. The Salukis and the Central A&M Raiders in one to remember here. But right now, it's Central A&M with a 12-point lead, 28-40 as we start the fourth quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Salukis from their own 35-yard line. Under center is Gaither. He's going to go back to throw. Stepping left. He's got pressure in his face. He might take off. He will take off, and he's going to get up to about the 45. And he's going to be close to a first down. I think he's got the first down.
He does have the first down.
That's a great job by Gannon Gaither. Looked like last second he was going to try to throw it, but he decided to tuck it and run and got the Saluki first down.
Now here midfield, and we'll see if you're the Salukis, you want to score as fast as you can, really.
Definitely.
Just try to give yourself some time when quick strike ability isn't necessarily how your offense is built.
1st and 10 for the Salukis from the 49. Gaither under center. He's going to give it up the middle. I believe that's Cavins. Cavins will drag a couple of Raiders with him. 2nd down and long coming up. Now you got to think, it is the fourth quarter. You got 11 and a half to go. Still plenty of time, but you don't want to. You want to run as little of clock as you can to leave your defense plenty of time to get the ball back. Second down and 8 from the 47. Under center is Gaither. Moves a man in motion. He's going to give it off. This is going to be Volkman to the right side. He stood up. Raiders were all over that one. About a 2-yard gain, if that, for Volkman. 3rd and long coming up here.
Now, if this does go to 4th down, what do you do here, Cole? If you have it 4th, let's say 4th and about 8 with about, you're just past midfield. What do you do here?
Well, the big thing here for this 3rd down is don't focus so much about getting the 6 yards. You need to get about at least 4 to make it a manageable 4th down. Down by 12, I got to think it's 4 down territory. look for number 1, Chris Moore. That's all I got to say for the Saluki offense. Gaither under center. They give it off to Moore to the left side. Moore got some room. Moore, first down and Moore. Moore down the sideline. He's going to score. There's no penalty flags. Touchdown, Salukis. Thought there might have been a block in the back. No flags, and Red Hill cuts the deficit down.
Yeah, that was a good block from the receiver there, just opening the lane for Moore. And once again, I mean, we sound like a broken record here, but Drew Moore just doing what he does.
Yeah. So when I first saw that run, I assumed there was going to be a penalty flag because it looked kind of like a block in the back, but Salukis catch a break, no flag. 10:21 to go, 34-40, Central A&M. 2-point conversion attempt here for the Salukis. Gaither under center. He's going to keep it. Gaither looking for the end zone, and I don't believe he got there. And he did not. 10:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Central A&M leads Red Hill 40-34.
Wabash General Hospital's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Department has its own team operating alongside area high school and college teams. Our team of athletic trainers works with athletes in school during the day to treat and rehab, and on game nights on the sidelines to diagnose and treat injuries. The sports medicine team works with a growing list of schools. Our trainers, physical therapists, and physicians share the same goal, to get you back in the game. We are Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School as the Salukis trim the lead down to 6. It's 40-34, 10:21 to play, and plenty of football left. This has been a dandy of a football game. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. Glad to bring you some IHSA 1A football. As we have a final score from Madison. Edwards County has defeated the Trojans of Madison. Final score 7-0. The winner of this game will play at Edwards County next Saturday.
And what a great year for Edwards County, really. Just haven't made the playoffs a whole lot as a program, but not only to get into the playoffs this year, but to win it, win a game is really impressive.
Last time they went to the playoffs was 2004. 14 seasons later, they win their first playoff game in school history.
Wow.
And they're going to play the winner of this one next Saturday at home. Drew Moore to kick it away, a line drive kick towards the sideline. Whistles fly as a penalty flag comes in. Sorry, whistles blow as a penalty flag flies. And assuming that will be an offsides on Red Hill.
Kind of a dead ball type penalty. Boy.
I don't know if I've ever seen a kicking game like this where there's a bunch of penalties and turnovers. I mean, it's a wild one out there.
Well, we've seen A&M take advantage of a couple of botched kickoffs. I mean, they've recovered one, almost recovered another. So, with that being said, kickers are trying to get off to get a quick start and fall on that ball quickly. So, Moore will kick it off again. They're going to back this one now to the 35. He's going to kick it, a bouncer, and it's going to be fielded by a lineman for the Raiders. That is number 55. That is going to be Keegan Waterman. First down, Raiders.
Who said linemen don't have hands, right?
There was actually a play like that with me last year in our playoff game. You're sitting right there at that spot on the front line, and you, as soon as it hit the ground, I'm thinking, okay, you got to make a decision. You got to run up and get it, or else they're going to recover it. That's a great job. Give credit to Waterman, a 6'3", 245-pound junior, recovering that kick there. So now, can the Red Hill defense step up? They've gotten a stop earlier in this half. They need one here, though. 10:21 to play in the fourth. And the shotgun is Heaton. He's got McCoy behind him. Moves Parody in motion. He's going to get it off to Parody. Parody looking for a lane. Parody gets to the outside. Parody makes one man miss. Still running. Parody all the way inside the 35 of Red Hill. First down, Raiders.
So the Raiders still playing aggressively here, and you can't just look to sit on the ball and try and run clock. You've got to attack this Saluki defense and try to be ahead once again by 2 scores.
First and 10 from the 32 in the shotgun's Heaton. Moves Parody in motion. Takes a snap. He's going to run it up the middle. Nowhere to go.
Good tackle from that Saluki D line. Just able to get to the feet of Heaton, and he's had a lot of success on some of those fake screen passes and those fake jet sweep handoffs, and not much running room there.
So Heaton's in the shotgun. They're going to run out as much play clock as they can between each play. Heaton running the option. Heaton to the outside, pitched out to McCoy. McCoy gets past one Saluki. McCoy down the sideline. McCoy still running. 10-5, touchdown Central A&M, but a penalty flag is down. Penalty flag is down. This play is going to come back.
Oh. And that is against the Raiders. Man, huge call there.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking right there, right where McCoy tried to juke a little to the inside. There was a block in the back. And so that's going to be a huge break for Red Hill. And so we'll back him up, I believe, 10 yards from the spot of the foul and make it a long second down when it's said and done. So now, 2nd and 11 from the 35 of Red Hill. The long run by McCoy is called back.
2nd and 11.
Heaton rolls left. Heaton looking, throws one to the sideline, open and making the catch is Burringer, and he's going to be down inside the 20. First down, A&M.
And that's a really nice throw. Just moving to his left and throwing across his body to the first down marker, and it's been a huge day for Heaton. He's over 300 yards of total offense for sure.
He's been doing it all offensively for the Raiders today. First and 10 from the 17. Red Hill defense needs to step up here. Heaton in the shotgun. He's going to give it off to McCoy up the middle. McCoy is going to be brought down by Drew Moore. Going to get about 4 yards there. 9 minutes to go and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Once again, the winner of this game will head to Edwards County next Saturday to face the Lions.
I think they're seeing the same thing up here that Red Hill may be getting.
Heaton gives off to McCoy. McCoy, nowhere to go. The Saluki defensive line was there that time. And now it's going to bring up third down, about 6. They call it 3rd and 7. This is probably 4-down territory here for the Raiders.
And I think one of the major parts of this game and why the Raiders are ahead is they've done really well on 3rd and 4th down. I mean, that's when they've got 2 of their touchdowns on 3rd and 4th down, and need another big play here.
Heaton trying to draw the Salukis off sides. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's got pressure in his face. Throws to the sideline. It is going to be caught. Oh. It is caught. That's a first down for the Raiders.
Wow, what a catch. Once again, just another one of those flood concepts. And the receiver,
I believe it was number 9, Cord Fenton.
Yeah, Fenton just stepping in there and making a great sliding catch, able to just keep his hands under the ball and give the Salukis the Raiders a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 5. A 6-point lead for the Raiders. Heaton, the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to get off to McCoy up the middle. He is met by a Salukis, and he's not going to get much. 2nd down coming up.
This right here is one of the areas you really rely on your offensive line, just trying to power forward through the goal line, and they're at a little bit of a disadvantage, kind of undersized compared to the big D line of the Salukis.
And the shotgun, Heaton, he's got McCoy to his right. He's going to move him. Heaton going to take off. Heaton's in. Touchdown, Central A&M.
Another touchdown on the day for Heaton. How many? He's got about 3 on the ground, a couple more through the air.
He's had a phenomenal day. Connor Heaton, a 6'4" junior as quarterback, and he's been doing it through the air and on the ground. And Central A&M has put up 46. And they're looking to make it 47 here, 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter.
game. When you start chasing points, that's what ends up happening. But let's hope A&M.
So 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter.
A&M by 12, going to go for 2.
Once again, Raiders lead by 12. Going to try to make it 14 in the shotgun. Heaton gives it off to McCoy. No, he's going to keep it. No, it's a reverse. And throwing is Parody, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion to extend the Raider lead to 14.
Trey Burton out there with the Philly special.
Trey Burton is playing 1A football today, too. We'll take a break. 7:10 to go. A&M leads by 14.
Hi, this is Michael with the Wabash County Democrats. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Your vote is needed for regional candidates Kevin Gaither for U.S. Congress, Kevin Horner for Appellate Judge, and Cynthia Given for State Rep. They will defend affordable health care, strong public education, Medicaid, and Medicare. Do your part. Be a voter. Vote Democrat.
This ad paid for by Wabash County Democrats and authorized by Kevin Gaither for Congress. The tri-state source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social.
All ghosts get swept away. It didn't used to be this way.
Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Red Hill. Welcome back to Red Hill High School as the Salukis trailing Central A&M with 7:10 to go in the fourth quarter, leading 48-34. Once again, the winner will head to Everett County next Saturday to face the Lions as they defeat Madison today 7-0.
So a 14-point game. The underdog Raiders have just been unstoppable offensively, and it's really ran through Heaton, the quarterback, just doing a great job through the air, on the ground, and putting up 48 points on the Salukis.
So Parody will kick it off for the Raiders. It's going to be a short line drive kick, but it's going to be fielded in the first level there by the Salukis. But still, they're kind of in the same spot they were last time. You got time. You got 7 minutes to go. You're down by 2 scores. And really, being down by 12, I bet if you go back and do some math, Red Hill's probably missed out on at least 5 points on 2-point conversions being missed today.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're going to need another big play from Drew Moore, one of those other guys in the backfield, and I don't think they have time to really grind the ball down the field and kind of pick it up in small chunks.
They got to get some big plays. Gaither under center. Penalty flag comes in. It's going to be against the Salukis.
False start.
And they were coming back right with the same play that they had scored on, that counter back to Moore, and looked like A&M was going to be in a position to defend that a little bit better this time.
So now they're going to back them up. They were at their own 36, and with the penalty, they'll be at their own. Do some math here. 29, I do believe 31 actually. So it'll be 1st and 15 from the 30. Or was that? Yeah, it is at the 36 actually. So 1st and 15 from the 36.
Let's give credit here on the defensive side. Palmer, Medler, Whitney, Woodard don't get a lot of play call during the game, but man, they've done a good job up against this.
Under center, Gaither. He is going to go back to pass, looking left, deflected as he threw it. That was knocked away. That was number 6.
Good job, Hutchins.
That was Connor Hutchins deflecting that one away. 2nd and long coming up for the Salukis.
That was a good play, just forcing the, recognizing the quarterback is going to throw, and then with forcing that pressure, he was able to get his arms up and knock that one down.
So now it's going to be 2nd and long, 2nd and 15 to be exact here for the Salukis from the 36-yard line. Under center is going to be Gaither. He is going to go back to pass, looking left, throwing over the middle, wide open. He's got a man. That's Volkman, and Volkman up to the 45. First down, Salukis.
Players slow to get up for the Salukis.
So first down now for Red Hill at the 45 of Central A&M.
Something I just noticed about Gannon Gaither is that he kind of has an old-timey drop back. It's like a straight drop. He doesn't go with the side drop back. Not something you see a whole lot these days.
1st and 10 from the 45. Gaither going to give it off to Moore, and Moore is hit and brought down. Fumble the football, and A&M's got it.
Oh, man. That is a huge turnover, especially at this point of the game. And, man, that might do it.
Yeah, that might seal it. With only 6.5 to go, a 2-possession lead. That is a tough pill to swallow.
And if you're Drew Moore, I mean, on that fumble, he's left his heart on the field, just blood, sweat, and tears, playing through injury, and man, to have a play like that, to just get knocked away, get the ball knocked out of your hands on the ground, it's just got to be gut wrenching.
He has played a phenomenal game all day, and he's scored 3 times, I do believe. At least I think he might have scored 4 times. I'm not sure, but so with 6.5 to go. A&M has just got to run out the clock. Heaton's going to keep it. Heaton across the 50 into Red Hill territory.
We've seen Heaton do a good job. Just he's getting these chunks on the ground, and that set up some of those pass plays for sure. And you know, those are some of those biggest plays for the Raiders here.
Just excellent job there.
So 2nd down and 7. Heaton's going to throw a quick pass. Here's McCoy. McCoy looking to get to the outside. McCoy makes one man miss down the sideline. He's got a Raider 1st down.
Just over 6 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Hearing the A&M radio guys next to us, that's the 16th 1st down today for the Raiders.
Red Hill struggled with it. They get it there to McCoy, and McCoy's had such a big game today. Good job by the small running back there for the Raiders.
In the shotgun's Heaton. He's going to take off with it. Heaton's got the 1st down. Heaton spins away. Looks like at about the 30-yard line. And the Raiders just driving down the field and ticking off as much clock as they need here.
Under 6 to go now in the game.
Winner takes on Edwards County next Saturday. Heaton gives it off to McCoy to the right side. McCoy with a big hole. McCoy all the way to about the 20-yard line. That's another Red Hill 1st down.
I think it's pretty obvious.
5.5 to go as the chains move.
Red Hill's tired and maybe a little bit demoralized here. Just not getting off the blocks like they were.
And I think you can see that the Salukis, they've kind of been worn down by this up-tempo play that we've seen from the Raiders, and that's kind of coming to fruition here.
Parody going to the right side on the jet sweep, and he's brought down inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line.
Salukis are in desperate need of a stop here. Yeah. One more touchdown, and that is it.
They need a fumble, a botched snap. They need something here.
14 points, 48-34. So we're going to spot the ball at the 18-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
And if you're the Raiders, the #1 priority is ball control. You don't want to give up. If you give up, I mean, you want to run the clock, and you like to punch it in if you can, but you just absolutely cannot fumble the ball here.
Heaton's going to call a timeout, and we will take one as well here. 4:43 to go in the 4th quarter. A&M leading Red Hill 48-34.
Local sports coverage on News Channel 15 made possible by Carl Richland Memorial Hospital in Olney. Visit online at richlandmemorial.com.
At First National Bank, we are committed to providing our customers with superior customer service. Whether in person or over the phone, our goal is to provide a positive customer experience each and every day. Give us a call or stop in one of our local branches today.
.443 to go in the ball game. Central A&M leading Red Hill 48-34. If they can hang on for these final 4 minutes and 43 seconds, they will be heading to Edwards County next Saturday to face the Lions, who won in Madison today 7-0. In the shotgun, is Heaton. He's going to move a man in motion. He is going to take the snap. Before he does, we have a whistle. And not sure what the...
It's going to be a false start.
Penalty, it will be a false start against the Raiders.
They get a couple of big runs where I think maybe A&M relaxed a little bit. But A&M, if they're able to punch this in after the penalty, this will be the highest scoring
So here we go. A 14-point lead for the Raiders now, 4:43 to play. And as we talked about it earlier, if Red Hill wants to have a chance, they got to get some kind of turnover here quickly. Heaton in the shotgun, he's going to keep it up the middle. He is going to make a move inside the 20. Got to at the 19, 3rd and 9. I mean, even if you get these two stops in these next two plays, well, you're going to be looking at about maybe a minute and a half, maybe less, and down by 14. You got to get these next two plays.
Yeah, you got to pull a rabbit out of the hat, make some trick play when you get the ball back, because you've got to score quick. With just over 4 minutes left. Raiders trying to put this one on ice.
In the shotgun, Heaton, he's got McCoy to his left. And a penalty flag is going to come in late, and that might be a delay of game. And that will help out the Salukis a little bit. And it is a delay of game.
I'm interested to see what the Raiders are going to try to do to keep. You want to keep the clock moving, obviously.
Yeah, you got to stay in bounds.
But you might as well go for it on 4th down.
Well, I would think this far deep in their territory, yeah, I would definitely go for it. 3rd and 11. Heaton, pump fake, throws down the field. It's intercepted, picked off down the sideline, and on the return for the Salukis. That was number 82 for the Salukis. That is Nathan Worth, and it might not be over yet. That's what the Salukis needed here with 3:50 to go, trailing by 14.
Well, the Salukis are on life support, but they're still hanging on. They've got we're inside 4 minutes, and
they've got an offense that can score quickly. We've seen that. I'm not sure what their status is as far as timeouts, and as the A&M guys saying next to us, this game is not over. 1st and 10 from the 30. Gaither under center. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. Looking left. Runs left. Throws one down the field. He's got a man. Incomplete. Fans wanting a flag, and they won't get one. Schultz on the coverage for the Raiders. 2nd and 10 from the 30.
Gaither was looking for Wyatt Shoulders, the man who was on the interception.
So really, I mean, if you're A&M, as long as you just don't let them get behind you, because if Red Hill goes to the choppy plays, they're going to run out of time. They got to go with the big shot.
3:45 to go, 2nd and 10.
Gaither gives it off to Moore. Moore looking for room, and yeah, you got a couple of yards, but not really what you needed there. 3.5 to go.
It's going to be about 3rd and 8, and we were talking about the Salukis if they could go down and score quick, but I mean, you got to get a 1st down here at least. I mean, this game could be over in 2 plays.
3rd and 8, definitely. If A&M can get the stop here, this game's over. 3:05 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Gaither now in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Going to step up, throw one down the field, and it's incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Salukis. Here's the ball game.
I like the play call there, trying to go down the field and trying to get an explosive play going, but just not able to convert.
Once again, you got to think, should they've gone just trying to get 5 or 6 yards there to make the 4th down shorter, because now you're looking at a 4th and 8 from your own 32. And you got to get the 1st down to have a chance to keep your season alive. A&M one stop away from heading to Edwards County.
Now you got Moore in the Wildcats.
Moore is the quarterback now. He's going to take off. He's going to get away from one Raider and not get away from the Raider. Oh, he's still going. He got away. Drew Moore, touchdown, Red Hill.
This man is something else. I mean, I thought he stepped out of bounds.
What just happened?
No, if you have to compare him to anybody, as a Steelers fan, he's kind of like Le'Veon Bell, right?
Yeah.
And that he's
goodness.
explosive, he's tough to take down, but he's also really patient. And you saw the patience there, and just able to get through those blockers and get all the way for 6. And what might be his last touchdown here at home?
I thought that he was out of bounds, taken down at the 45-yard line. And next thing I know, I just see a gray jersey just streaking down the field. This is a big 2-point play. They can make it a 6-point game, trailing 48-40. Here's Moore at quarterback again, showing that Le'Veon Bell patience, but that time he won't have anywhere to go. But it's still a one-possession game, and it's all up to Red Hill's defense. We'll take a short break. 2:43 to go. A&M leads 48-40.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends.
Welcome back here to Red Hill High School as the Salukis just got some kind of a miracle there. I mean, they got the interception, and Drew Moore streaked down the sideline somehow, and I thought he was brought down at his own 45 to make it a one-score game, 48-40. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. And we've said it once, we'll say it again, good luck finding a game better than this one here in the first round of the IHSA State Playoffs.
Yeah, I think if we've learned anything here, it's to just not say this game is over because, I mean, you can't predict anything with this one.
Do you onside kick it here if you're the Salukis?
I don't know. Maybe you go for like that pooch kick onside.
Drew Moore will kick it off. They go with the onside, and Red Hill's got it. Did it go 10 yards?
I don't see any flags. And it is.
And they say
Raiders
Central A&M.
football.
Wow. Oh, that was right in the hands of the Salukis.
It made contact with the Saluki right at the 10-yard from the kick. And what a big recovery from Central A&M.
So now, not over. It's going to come down to the Red Hill defense. 2:42 to go in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure how many timeouts Red Hill has left.
2:42 to go. And even with timeouts, if the Raiders get a first down here, this just might be over.
Yeah. First and 10 for A&M. Heat in the shotgun, takes a snap. He is going to give it off to McCoy. McCoy right up the middle. McCoy gets close to the 45, just shy of it, about a 5-yard gain there for Gus McCoy.
Yeah, Gus McCoy coming up big here on these last couple of drives, getting some big chunk runs. Bringing up 2nd and 5 to go.
2:20 to go and counting. 2nd and 5 from the 47. In the shotgun is Heaton. Takes a snap, gives it off to McCoy. McCoy met at the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go. What a big stop from that big defensive lineman.
Looked like number 68, Andrew Gognat, the captain for this defense, and a timeout taken now by Red Hill. We'll take one as well. Third down coming up next.
Wabash General Hospital's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Department has its own team operating alongside area high school and college teams. Our team of athletic trainers works with athletes in school during the day to treat and rehab, and on game nights on the sidelines to diagnose and treat injuries. The sports medicine team works with a growing list of schools. Our trainers, physical therapists, and physicians share the same goal, to get you back in the game. We are Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
Hi, this is Michael with the Wabash County Democrats. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Your vote is needed for regional candidates Kevin Gaither for U.S. Congress, Kevin Horner for Appellate Judge, and Cynthia Given for State Rep. They will defend affordable health care, strong public education, Medicaid, and Medicare. Do your part. Be a voter. Vote Democrat.
This ad paid for by Wabash County Democrats and authorized by Kevin Gaither for Congress.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Final 2:05 here to go. 3rd and 7 coming up for Central A&M. Red Hill they've got a chance. It's not over. A late touchdown by Drew Moore. And now 3rd and 7 from the 49-yard line of Red Hill for A&M. Biggest play of the game for the Red Hill defense. Heat in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it off to, this is going to be McCoy. McCoy's not going to have much room. Might have got a yard if that, and now it's 4th down and about 6. Red Hill will call what I assume is their last timeout. And now, Tristan, if you're A&M, do you go for it on 4th and about 5?
Man, only 2 minutes left to go. I think you punt it here and you try to pin them deep. I mean, if you don't get it here, which we just saw Preston Hobbs and Andrew Gognat just stopping the rushing attack, just coming in on that defensive line. And if let's say they don't get this 4th down conversion, then that's not that farther that the Salukis have to go. So I think with the running game being the forte, you've just got to punt it.
They got the punter out there now.
A rare sighting in this one.
And I assume they'll punt it out of bounds because they got Drew Moore deep. 1:54 to play. They punt it away. Drew Moore calls a fair catch, and he catches it. And so it's going to come down to this. Not sure if Red Hill has any timeouts left, but they got 1:50. They trail by 8. And I'm going to say it again, the missed 2-point plays by Red Hill, I think they've only converted 1, maybe 2, and that plays a big role right here because now not only do you have to go, 70-some-odd yards for a touchdown, but you got to get 2 more on that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, even if they would honestly pull off a miracle and get a touchdown here, it all comes down to the 2-point conversion, and if they get that, we're going to overtime.
Either way, whoever wins this game, it's going to be heartbreaking for the other team. Gaither under center. Takes a snap. He's going to fake the pitch. They counter it with Moore, and that time the Raiders were all over it.
Clock still moving.
Yep. Gaither has thrown the ball well today. I mean, you got to go with the pass here if you're Red Hill. 1:30 to go.
And you need more urgency here.
Yeah, they're very slow to get back up and get to the line of scrimmage. The Red Hill fans were kind of yelling. Now they go no huddle. Under center is Gaither. Takes a snap. He's going to pass. Gaither looking, throws one down the field. It is going to be intercepted.
Oh.
That is going to do it.
Big play there.
Cord Fitton has just punched the Raiders' ticket to Edwards County.
Oh man, you can just see the heartbreak from this Saluki team that they've left it all on the field and they've come up short here on Saturday.
And a big round of applause for the Red Hill fans, as this has been one of the best games that I've seen in a while, especially at the high school level.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this might have been the most entertaining high school football game I've ever seen, honestly.
And how heartbreaking for the Red Hill Salukis as they a back-and-forth game. They had their chances, but they made a couple of mistakes down the stretch that ultimately is going to give Central A&M the win. They lost in the first round a year ago, and they're going to have their hands full with Edwards County next Saturday. Edwards County coming off of a 7-0 win against Madison earlier today. What a game!
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you got nothing to be ashamed of if you're on the Saluki team. I mean, this team, they fell short, but they gave it all they had. In the end, they lost to a really good Central A&M team that, I mean, they're coming in as the quote unquote underdogs, but man, they've got a juggernaut of an offense.
Connor Heaton takes the knee. He'll need one more to make it official. But since Edwards County was the higher seed than A&M will be on the road against Edwards County next Saturday. Heaton waiting on the play clock. Takes the knee, and that's it. Final score, Central A&M 48, Red Hill 40, in one of the finest football games you'll see all season. We'll take a short 30-second break. Wrap-up coming up next.
Join News Channel 15 for complete election night coverage Tuesday night, November the 6th. After the polls close, News Channel 15 will be on the air updating the totals from local, regional, and statewide races with the latest information from area courthouses as the results are tabulated. We'll stream our coverage online on the local news link at my15news.com and on News Channel 15. It's live election night coverage Tuesday, November 6th, only on News Channel 15 and my15news.com. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Red Hill High School. Final score, Central A&M Raiders defeating the Red Hill Salukis 48-40. A phenomenal football game. Cole Carter alongside Tristan Thomas. And Tristan, we've both been in the shoes of the Red Hill Salukis that they're in right now. Just a heartbreaking loss today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never had a season end quite like that with being just so close. But, man, anytime you're a senior and you realize this is the last time you'll ever, button up those chin straps and put on the shoulder pads, it's tough. And but they've got nothing to hang their heads about because they really showed a lot of resiliency as a team. And I'm sure the coaches are going to tell them, that they're proud of them, they love them, and that mentality is going to carry them far in life.
Give credit to Drew Moore and company. They didn't stop fighting. They were down, 34-48 there late in the fourth quarter. We thought it was over. Drew Moore snuck away for a touchdown. He is a phenomenal football player, Drew Moore. So that's just you want to add something to that?
Yeah, Drew Moore did absolutely everything he could, playing through injury and just leaving everything on the field. And, Drew Moore, honestly, I could see him playing at the next level.
Yeah, he is a phenomenal player. It's a shame that his high school career comes to an end here today, but give credit to the Central A&M Raiders. Connor Heaton, quarterback, and company, as they played a phenomenal game, and they're going to walk away with their 7th win of the year. And they'll be back in this area next week as they will be on the road against the Lions of Edwards County, who had the upset today against Madison. And so that will put a wrap on this one. For Tristan Thomas and Cole Carter, thanks for watching today. What a game it was. We'll see you soon.